Okay, there we are. We are online. Millions are lining up
In
clearly
the
to go
world.
somewhere else. But hey, we're
The
here.
server's
We're going to
about to
play some
drop.
I know there's at least 3, maybe 4 people interested in tonight's game. So
Oh,
yeah,
right on.
there's
All we
us.
need. That's all we need.
Oh, right. Us, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice, Max. Really?
Us, Max.
I don't know. If there was actually 3 people, that'd be nice.
So yeah, here we are, session 47 of Adventures in Emathan. Welcome, guys. We've had, I think it was 3 weeks off. I was on a little vacation, and I'm back to play some Dungeons and Dragons. So we'll get started like we usually do with some character introductions. And I think I hit up Max last time. So, Egan, why don't you kick us off with character introduction?
Alrighty. I played Douglan McKayne, Oath of the Protector Paladin. And my special power that I'd like to talk about tonight as an oldie but a goodie. I love these non-concentration, lasts all day spells. Yes, it is a second level slot, and he doesn't have a lot of them, but aid, super cool. You get to pick also a bunch of people, but for 8 hours, your max HP increases by 5, and you get 5 temp HP. That's a pretty good deal, especially, the more people you have in your party. That could be a lot of extra HP just for the cost of a spell slot. So that's my special power I'd like to talk about today.
Nice.
Cool. Max?
Yes, I play Kogaan Dremnaufinstrunmah, Gold Dragonborn Rune Knight Fighter. And today I'll just talk about one of my runes that I picked at picking when I first got the subclass at level 3. So we've reflavored everything to dragon version, but it's the stone rune in the original rules. I call it the Onique rune, which means wisdom. And you get a couple things out of it. So all the runes grant you passive benefits when they're active. So this passive gives you advantage on wisdom insight checks and dark vision out to a range of 120 feet. So very far dark vision. And then in combat, you can activate the rune. When a creature ends its turn within 30 feet of you, you can use a reaction to invoke the rune and force the creature to make a wisdom saving throw. If it fails on the save, then it is charmed by you for 1 minute. And when it's charmed in this way, it's incapacitated. So you don't necessarily get advantage or anything, but the creature can't take any reactions, actions, or move. It just kind of sits there sort of neutrally, quasi-defending itself, I suppose. But yeah, and it can reroll every at the end of each of its turns. And unlike some other spells that kind of cause a similar effect, hitting it doesn't knock it out of this stupor. So it can lock down pretty hard. So it's pretty good.
Recently worked very well for
it's
for
my
you guys.
number one. It's my most effective rune out of all the between the two that actually engage with enemies. This one is the most successful out of the two. So yeah, good time.
Isn't it incapacitado though?
Yes, I call it incapacitato.
Yes.
Because I'm a Spanish genius.
All right. I don't think we had any rule concerns out of the last session. I think that was pretty straightforward night. So we will get into the session recap. And she's a bit of a doozy. A lot of stuff happened in the last game. So, sit back, relax, and let's recap session 45, shall we?
Drop that lore, DM. Drop that lore.
The last session began late in the evening on the 19th day of the second Trigon of Elok's influence. The party continued to search the Githyanki stronghold for the portal so they could destroy it, as High Commander Dragonus Skyshield had requested. General Variamok turned to the party, telling them that he had much to update them on since they had parted ways in the Timeless Temple. But first, they needed to clear the stronghold of any remaining Githyanki. To this end, the party, along with Addy and the general, entered the stronghold's barracks, where they fought against what turned out to be the 4 remaining Githyanki. The stronghold was secure for now. General Verimok asked Addy to keep watch in the main corridor as he turned to address the party. He proceeded to tell them that he had been held prisoner at the stronghold by Githyanki Colonel Sasath Pamrel, so she could torture him physically and mentally. Sasath had taken much pleasure in telling Verimok the status of the Githyanki's successes as a way of torturing him, since the Githyanthor had failed to stop them. Now that the general was free, this would work against her and the Githyanki. The Githyanki had succeeded in destroying all the other Gith clans and taking control of the 7 portals to Emathan, but it had come at a significant cost. Now, fewer than 2,000 Githyanki remained. Most of the remaining were stationed in the Wilds, Protected Lands, Easterly, and Blackmire strongholds. The Blackmire stronghold had become the headquarters of the Githyanki. These 4 portals were being converted to new portals that could connect to Emathan and were interconnected with each other. This would allow the Githyanki to move troops quickly and easily throughout Emathan. The Easterly and Blackmire portals were complete, with work on the other 2 in progress. The general believed that if he could get back to the Between, he could rally those that remained of the defeated Gith clans against the Githyanki. He told the party that the portal found on the Shattered Land's western slope was partially open due to the chaotic magic found there. He asked for the party's assistance in getting back into the Between, and they agreed to help. Approaching Douglan and Kogaan, the general told them that Emathan had a great battle ahead. For this battle to be won, Emathan would need great heroes. He believed that they would be amongst those heroes. But in the Gith culture, you require a great weapon to be a great hero. The general told the party that in exchange for their help getting him back to the Between, he would take them to one of the locations where the Gith must pass the test to receive their silvered greatsword. He believed that if they could pass the test, they would receive a great weapon of their own. Finally, he asked that all the portals be left working so that they could be used against the Githyanki once the combined army of Gith and Vanguard could be assembled. The party agreed and asked Addy to communicate the reasoning to High Commander Dragana of the Vanguard. The party departed the Githyanki stronghold and traveled to Thisan to see if the person asking questions about the Dooms and Githyanki was Nightingale. The party searched the city for anyone who may have heard of any of Nightingale's aliases. At the tavern called the Ugly Horse, the owner told them that he believed that Baraphus Belford was the director of a comedic musical called Are We All Doomed, playing at Pinnacle Hall. The party traveled to the hall, and sure enough, Nightingale was there with a large contingent of Penumbra trying to learn all they could about Onyx and the Darkness. Nightingale asked that the party not interfere, as the Penumbra hoped their investigation would lead to a new understanding of the Prophet's inner circle. He promised to keep them updated on their progress. Before the party departed, Nightingale informed them that Easterly's fight against the Iceborne Orcs was not going well. The far eastern capital city of Zamor was about to fall to the advancing Orcs. When it did, most believed that the Orcs would focus on Xanthrum and the Steppe. This was not good news for the protected lands. The The party departed the San and began the 3.5-day voyage to the western slopes of the Shattered Lands. During the voyage, Captain Murfitz and General Verymock worked to pinpoint a drop-off location. It was determined that the Stargazer could get no closer than 2 days' travel by foot from the portal's location. Murfitz asked that while the party was in the between, he be allowed to give the ship's crew some downtime in Prattle Point in Nome, which was less than a day away. The party agreed. After arriving on the western slopes of the Shattered Lands, the party spent 2 long, cold, wintry days trekking through the mountains to reach the portal. General Verymock informed the party that back before the god's anger, there were great temples of Newell on the Emathan side of each portal. The one they were about to enter had never been occupied as a stronghold due to its proximity to the Shattered Lands and the chaotic magic of the area. As the party ventured into the old temple, they immediately encountered a hideous creature. A creature that appeared to be a troll disfigured with multiple heads and arms. The beast tore into Douglan with a fury of biting and claw attacks. Kogaan moved forward and invoked his runic magic to subdue the beast, allowing the party to cut it down before it could recover. Carrying on into the old temple, the party found the portal. It was partially opened as the general had promised. Looking inside, the party could see a dimly lit, empty room on the other side. As today's session begins, it is late afternoon on the 26th day of the second Trigon of Elok's influence. The party are preparing to crawl through the opening in the portal to the room beyond. A room that resides in the between.
Well recapped, sir.
Questions, comments?
When do I get my new weapon?
When you complete the test.
Did it pass?
Yeah.
Just one thing that I just want to clarify. So it says here, the room on the other side, the party could see a dimly lit empty room. I want to emphasize we're not talking in terms of mechanics dimly lit. This room is just about dark. But there's just a very slight shimmering light that can be seen inside of the room.
Aside from the drift globe.
Well, the drift globe is on your side of the room.
Oh,
right
got
now.
it. In the other. Okay, got it.
We're talking about in the other room. Yeah.
Because I think Verymock wanted to have some light at least shine through.
That's basically where we left off. Is Verymock was going to head into the room, but you were going to send the drift globe ahead of him.
Okay.
So we're good? No questions? No clarifications?
No, I don't think so. Just keep moseying.
Well, let's play the D and the D.
General.
Both of them.
I know Douglan has been to the Between before, but this region of the Between, is it a little safer or a little more dangerous than where you normally are from? What should we expect going through here?
We should find that this region is much safer than other parts of the Between.
Okay. Good. I feel better.
Right. I believe you said is he already through, by the way?
Nope, you're all still on the Emathan side of the portal.
Gotcha. I believe you said you wanted to go first as long as you had a light source, but any one of us could go if or all of us. But I think you did suggest you wanted to see what was over there first.
I would prefer to go first if that is agreeable to all.
Right, sure.
I could give you a torch, or I could let you kind of take the drift globe for a bit. I just don't know if it'll work if it goes into the between. I'm not sure about the whole planes thing. So, your call there, General.
He thinks for a moment. That is a good observation, Douglan. Maybe I should take a torch, just in case the drift globe's magic is unpredictable on the other side.
Kogaan snorts flame onto
It's like
Douglan's torch. Yeah.
does a farmer shot. Yep. I will take a torch off of my. Where is it? There we go. Yeah, the torch. I think so. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I had 10. Now I have 9. Ooh. All right. He's torched up.
General very mock. So as I mentioned before, you could kind of think of the opening in the portal like if you took a piece of paper and kind of just tore the corner off it. It's a very kind of rough edge in the corner of the portal itself. It's about maybe would be the same size as the bottom third of a doorway. So you can get down and kind of for Kogaan, you're probably going to have to like belly shuffle through there to get to the other side.
Because you're saying that like part of the
yeah.
structure.
So if this is the corner there, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of torn down like that. So you just got to kind of crawl through the corner to get into. To get in, and the magic on the kind of the torn edge kind of flickers a little bit, like it's like there's something going on there. It's unstable, exactly. So the general grabs the torch. He's got his sword in hand, torch in hand. He starts shuffling his way in there. As the light hits the room, you see that it is the room has well-crafted stone walls. Everything looks in pretty good shape on this side. Comparatively on your side, everything was crumbling, falling apart. And the general gets through. He stands up. You see him, kind of just look around, and then he makes his way towards the door. You start to hear these sort of quiet snapping noises as the general moves towards the door on the far side.
We're in there with him now.
Those are just Douglan's joints. Sorry, guys.
That's just Douglan trying to get down to crawl in there. No,
Standing
you guys are still on the Emathan side.
Okay. General, should we follow you now? Is it okay?
The general turns to talk to you, and you see this very shocked look on his face, and I'm going to need some help in here.
Okay.
Just as he says that, you see these long, dangly sort of appendages hanging down from somewhere you can't see. They're all really spiky on the end. There seems to be 2 sets of them that are just slowly moving towards the general.
Yeah.
All right.
Who's
next? Who's next through?
Douglan will go.
Okay. What we're gonna do here, right off of the old bat, is I'm gonna share a map with you of the other side of the portal.
Again, just like no foreplay, just right to it.
Something's dangling on the ceiling or something like
Too much time in Hawaii, Max.
That's
that's
sort of what it's like. It's coming down from above, like it's up on the ceiling or something. All right, just give me a second. I guess Hanu is in there too with you guys.
Yep.
Just as a reminder.
Yeah, he is. Our presence is so intimidating, they disappear.
All right, I'll share map with you. To set this up for the good folks at home.
Can we close the between portal near Shattered Lands for the time being?
You can. You would have just got a Shattered Lands portal in the between map. Probably looks very dark.
Yes. And foreboding.
Alrighty. Okay, who is crawling through? Actually, what we need to do first here is make it clear what has just happened.
Yep. Sipping Mai Tais, thinking of our demise, Max. That's what he was doing.
No, not quite that bad. Well, not the whole time, anyway. Okay, who's going through next?
Well, first it was Douglan, so I
Douglan?
don't see anything yet.
You will in a moment, Douglan.
Ooh. All right.
Cool. Circular room. Oh, they're right on top of you.
All right, Douglan, you see
Yes.
these. You literally crawl out, stand up, and you're surrounded by these things. They look like a brain with this big beak and all these long tentacles hanging down with spikes on the very end of them.
Very gross.
Yeah, I'm not liking this at all.
They kind of hover in the air.
It's like
I will
really,
share a little picture.
It's like a really bad plate of spaghetti and meatballs.
Mm.
I don't have a picture to share. That's weird. Okay, I guess there is no picture.
No problem.
Yeah, so it looks like this brain with this big beak. You can't see any eyes, anything, and they are completely silent. Other than every now and then their beaks just snap together a little bit, and that was the snapping sound you think you were hearing. Okay, let's roll for initiative.
Jesus H. It's a grill.
It's a grill. All right. Mr. Very Mock gets to go first. All right. The good general immediately moves in to attack these things as they are surrounding Douglan. Although, Douglan, they don't seem to be immediately engaged with you. They were moving towards Verimok when you crawled out.
Copy that.
All right. The general moves in to attack the first one right in front of you.
Go, General.
Using his silver great sword, he takes the first swing. It is a hit.
Oh my God.
General.
I know what that's like.
All right, the general comes back around with his great sword, taking another swing at this thing. He hits again.
Oh, they make weird noises.
That's
better.
Yeah,
Kind of pretty, almost, the sound.
It's pretty.
Like a whale sound.
Like a whale and an owl mixed together.
Yep.
All right. And the general will hold his ground there. It takes us to our first grell that is attacking the general. So these little creatures get two attacks, one with their tentacles, one with its beaked. All right. First attack with the tentacles. Now, tentacles have a range of 10, just so you know. If you are hit with it, you have to make a Constitution saving throw. So these long tentacles had the spiky ends on them. It's almost like a whip. They're whipping up at you, and you'll have to make a Constitution saving throw or be poisoned.
Ooh, poison.
All right. First attack against the general. The tentacle attack. It's the general. All right, I'm going to do the damage. Not too bad. Try and make a saving throw. Nicely done, very much.
Yeah.
Nicely done. Let me see here. Yeah, it's all or nothing as far as part 2 goes. Then it takes a second attack with its beak on the general. The beak is quite large and is snapping with a lot of power. But the general is able to deflect it away with his sword. All right, that takes us to Douglan. Douglan, you've crawled out into a hell of a spot here in the Between. Welcome. Welcome to the Between.
All right, yes. Gonna get straight to it. No putzing around here. First one.
Nice. Good way to start.
There we go. Number 2. Ooh. Ugly. All right. And then the 4.
I think that one was him laughing at you.
Yeah. Oh!
Yay!
That's hilarious.
I cheer, they cheer. Everybody cheers.
Everybody cheers.
Not bad, not bad.
All right. And then I'm going to move right here. And yell back to Kogaan. Watch your head, boy.
Okay.
And that's his dead.
All right, Douglan, you kind of just scooch between all these tentacles hanging down everywhere.
Like bobbing and weaving as much as you can.
All right, I guess I'll crawl through and stand up in the spot where Douglan was.
All right, let's get Mr. Kogaan on the map. There you are. You stand up, crawl through and stand up.
Nice. Can you add your protection aura to me, Egan?
Yes, sir.
Just in case. Sweet. Well, first I will Go after this Grell 55 that's been all beat up and bloodied and things. See if I can finish it off. And this time, I'm going to use my longsword because I haven't really used it yet. I bought this thing as a backup, but I figured, hey, you know,
Time to give it a
needs
try.
chance. Yeah, we'll take some swings.
Nice.
Nice. Nice. Very good.
Well done. So this big bulbous mass just literally smashes into the ground, and it's like brain matter scatters everywhere on the floor around your feet.
Douglan's very disappointed that there's no candy coming out.
This pinata sucks.
This is the worst pinata ever. Nice.
All right, second attack against the other one. And yeah, I'm gonna guess because I had to crawl through and basically stand up. That's all my movement to get there. So
Yep.
I will. That's my spot. All right, that's it.
Alrighty, that takes us to
Number dose.
Grell number 2, who turns on Douglan, who is now moved in its way. First tentacle attack against Douglan. This could literally this could be it for Douglan right here. This might
This
just
is
be
it.
this might be the whole story right here.
Tell my tale, Kogaan.
Okay. Missed. Beak
Missed.
attack.
That was the poison one, right? The tentacles.
Yeah,
of
so
poison.
the tentacles, they just kind of smack against your armor, but none of them make contact with anything of concern. And then this
Anything
big
delicate.
beak from up in the air comes down snapping at your head. Why didn't I wear a helmet?
I know my hair is beautiful, but
Oh, and now it's cut.
oh,
Well, you needed a haircut anyway.
he did.
Right, a little nip of the beak.
Some oral action, if you will.
Oral action. Yeah.
Okay, Hanu is kind of looking through, waiting for an opportunity to get through.
Sorry, Hanu.
So he is gonna actually gonna set a reaction that soon as Kogaan moves out of the way, that Hanu is going to move into that space.
Okay.
Back to the top of the order with General Verimach, who is going to make his way around, trapping this thing in between all of you, taking first swing with his great sword.
Gonna regret hunting after a gift now.
Ah,
Nice.
A hit.
I really want the general to crit all those
can we
dice.
keep him forever?
I know, doubt he's so much damage. He just,
Look
like,
at this guy.
tanks through everything.
Second
That
attack.
was a big roll. Wow.
That was a
3 5s, 4 3. Crit. Oh. I just want to see 10 d6s get rolled.
This should bring the pinata down. And the
He is
second
a
one of
beast.
these things comes smashing, splattering across the floor.
Gross. Kind of like poke at it a bit with the sword. See what's going on there. Never seen something like this before. Douglan, did you see these when you came here?
Oh, absolutely not.
All right, I need some perception checks from the two of you.
I am very, very perceptive. Hey.
Whoa, you are
look at
today.
that.
Douglan,
It's kinda
obviously
interesting.
where you moved into position and kind of swung around, this thing smashes down in front of you. As you're kind of looking forward, you realize that you can't see the back wall of the room. It appears that the portal might be open to 2 different places.
Looking back into the portal?
Yeah, the corner down there, you can still see the room you guys crawled in out of, but the rest of the portal seems to be open into this shimmer, very, very, very dull, shimmery light that is into some sort of space behind you. And you can hear those little snapping noises in there every now and then.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'll share that with the group. Say, I took a little bit of a knock, but I don't think my eyes are that bad.
General,
Kogaan, what do you look at this? Looks like
How's
2
your dad?
different places.
General, have you seen these portals do this thing before?
I have not. I did not know these portals could open anywhere else. But with the strange magic on the other side in the Shattered Lands, who knows what could happen?
Right. Have
So,
you faced these brain beak things before?
Never.
Okay. Well, let's get out of here, maybe. Unless you want to destroy this portal for whatever reason, we could try to do that, I suppose. But
we do want to get back. No.
Exactly. Unless
I don't know if
something changes, this may be the only way to get you back to Emathan.
Right, of course. Silly. That's so stupid. Okay.
It's okay, Kogaan. It's okay.
Well,
They can't all be hits.
Let's carry on, I guess. Keep our wits about us if things are coming through here.
Yeah. I'm just wondering if there's anything we could do to
Can we throw a blanket over top of it, or
it's 15 feet wide, the portal, so it needs to be
blankets?
a big blanket.
Sew them together?
We're gonna take all the tentacles and wrap it around. Yeah, I don't really have anything. I mean, I suppose I could leave.
Actually, Kogaan will take. He's big and strong. He's just gonna toss these bodies up through the upper portal, into the shimmery
throw them
spot.
back through. Yeah,
throw them back through, and maybe whatever's over there will just kind of feast on the carcasses or something, cannibalize the carcasses. Who knows?
Can we see anything?
You're working on that, Douglan. What are you doing?
I think I'm gonna call Benji to me, because if anything, I can leave her in here. So if anything comes through, she can let me know.
Interesting.
Yeah, because I have I think within 1 mile I can communicate telepathically. I think it might even be 2 miles, but I'll double check. But that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna call her.
All right. She can't crawl through the hole though.
So I could burn a spell slot. I have a second, so I could call her right here.
Yeah, but she's not going to be out
Oh, she can't go. Well, it's okay if she can't go back. I can always
miss her.
Yeah, just as long as a horse is not going to make it through that hole. So it's a bit of a tight squeeze for Kogaan and Hanu.
So just to clarify, we have the portal that's sort of looking into where we came and this strange other world, but there is a doorway where we're trying to get into.
Call on the west end of the room. There is a door.
Got it. Okay. So, yeah, I mean, if that's, it looks like a normal sized doorway functioning, but I don't think that's a bad idea. It would be kind of an alarm system.
Yeah, it's up to you.
At worst. So, yeah, but let me just make sure I read Feinsteed while you guys are milling about.
Are you telling the group this plan?
I'm asking advice if they think I should.
The general says, my only concern would be that there are more of these things to enter this room.
Yeah, the point is that unless we want to go through there and clear them out, but we still have to advance. So,
Douglan,
Yes, sir.
Maybe though, Binji would end up luring more creatures through that might not otherwise come through.
This is
No.
true.
So maybe better to just leave Binji.
Okay. Gotcha.
Poor
Well,
lonely
technically,
Benji.
technically Benji has been summoned, but she is way, way, way back. So, I would have to resummon to get her.
Yeah, she's
inside
outside the
room.
troll cave, isn't she?
Yeah.
Outside of
Yeah.
the troll cave, yeah.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, let's throw the carcasses back through the portal.
Yeah.
As a message, do not enter.
As you are, you're kind of dragging. They're pretty big, So and they broke apart into pieces. So you're literally picking up chunks of these things and chucking it in there. You can definitely hear the snapping and the clicking is increasing. It's there doesn't seem to be a source of light or anything in there. It's the darkness almost seems to shimmer, and every now and then you think you can see something moving in there, but are my eyes playing tricks on me from the torch? But what's really weird is the torch doesn't seem to cast light into whatever is on the other side of the portal.
That realm, yeah. I don't think we want to go in there, and I think maybe just as you said, leave the room as it is, and then if they're here when we come back, if we need to come back, well, we can deal with them.
Does it look like? Remember when we were in the Timeless Temple, and the Ordite stuff came through when that portal opened, and does it look similar to that?
No. When you saw Ordite almost looked like he was standing in reference to you guys, like a starlit sky behind him.
Okay. That's not like this.
No.
Okay, good to know. All right.
This is like the room is pitch black, but it's almost not. Like there's just this weird little shimmer in the darkness that doesn't seem to really light. It doesn't, and every now and then it's like you see something move in the shimmer, but it's so faint that you're not sure if did I see that or not. Are my eyes playing tricks on me?
Like a very dangerous place, and we should probably not go in there.
No.
Okay. Well, let's get moving then. I guess follow the general.
All right. The general is assisting Kogaan in cleaning up the mess. Douglan, are you working on that as well, or are you going to move?
Yeah, well, no, I think 2 is enough. I'm going to go right there and just kind of stare at the closed door. Maybe listen if I could.
All right. The door does not seem to have any sort of locking mechanism on it. It's in very good shape. A very well built iron band door. It's got a handle there. Looks completely intact.
Well, I'm going to wait till they're ready before I do anything other than listen, if I could listen at the door.
All right. Kogaan, I'm going to assume in cleaning up at some point you would have moved somewhere so that Hanu can make his way into the room.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to have, missed all of the action. All right. He is now standing where Kogaan was, and I'm going to actually delete the tokens for our 2 bodies because they are gone. Thrown back into wherever this portal is open to. In the process of throwing stuff into there, Kogaan and The general, at one point, while throwing a piece, the general's hand kind of breaks the plane, and it's like his hand just disappears, and then he pulls it back out again, like it just, you couldn't see it when it was just on the other side of the portal.
Right. It's very strange.
Because there's a somewhat of a connection between Emathan and the in-between normally, right? Like that first passage we made through, Douglan would have remembered every time he's kind of gone. There's sort of like a connection. This seems like something completely different.
Where that's going, yeah. Wherever that is something completely different. That is not Emathan. You're in the between. You don't know where that goes.
Are there runes around, like magical symbols or something around the archway?
There are not.
Okay.
Nope.
Cool. Cool.
This, to you, Douglan, this archway looks exactly like the one that opened up in Tianchar.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's got the pillar, the black pillar in the very center of it. That kind of divides the two sides of the. It was that pillar that you guys shattered in order to shut it down last time. It looks exactly like that one. The only difference with this one is it's got a corner that's stuck open to between Emathan and the between.
Got it. And the general didn't remember how it got destroyed, just sort of an effects of the Shattered Lance wild magic, or
since the general has known about this portal, this corner has been stuck open.
Got it.
Oh, so he's seen this before.
He's been here before.
Okay. Gotcha. It's not brand new to him.
He's seen it from this side. He never went through ever to the other side.
No, of course.
So he's been here where we're at right now.
Correct.
Got it.
Gotcha. Crazy. All right. Douglan, do you hear anything over there?
Don't know. I don't know what I hear. Kogaan. I haven't been told what I can hear.
You are listening?
Yes.
All right, give me a perception check, please.
I'm afraid I wasted my one good perception.
The door's a mimic.
That was a hell of a perception check, though.
That first one, yeah. That was good.
You,
13.
Douglan, there is some sort of movement on the other side of the door and barely perceptible murmuring.
I'm going to quietly go back, as quiet as a person wearing adamantium armor and a gigantic halberd and bones cracking every time he takes a step. Guys, well, General, would there be anybody of yours on the other side of these doors?
I wish I could say they were mine, but they are more likely Githyanki.
All right. Well, be prepared, gentlemen. I think we've got company.
Be nice if we had Landis's pet spider here. But,
yeah.
Okay. Well, let's get ready, I suppose.
Yep.
I think I'll stick with longsword for now.
Alrighty.
You want my
what are we doing here?
Actually, Kogaan, it just came to me that sometimes when we gotta fight these things, some of them need magical.
Yeah, but if it's Gith, it's not a problem.
Okay, but I'm just saying that it just came to me, I don't know how, that the javelin is magical.
Yes.
And if you needed a magical weapon, I mean, do you want to hold on to it?
Well, maybe you hold on to it for now, because if you need to throw it, then that's still very good. But otherwise, I understand what you're saying. I can borrow it if we fight constructs or something again, something stupid and unnatural like that, then for sure.
And and if you need me to throw it extra fast, you just tell me, okay?
Yeah.
Lightning fast?
Yes. So, all right. Okay. So, okay, how should we do this, gentlemen?
I'm gonna get near the door. Who's going through the door first?
I can if you'd like.
Whatever you're comfortable with. Hmm. Oh no.
Ah,
I could use my hat of disguise again and look like a gith.
yes.
Just walk right in there.
Yes. I mean, I know we don't have Nightingale, but we can't always be just fixed problem with hitting it hard,
Yeah.
right?
I don't have to say anything. I can just walk in
No.
there, grunt a little bit, and see what happens. It's just
Should we play the old we have the general as a prisoner?
maybe just save him as surprise. Just
Gotcha.
he can rush in and help and stuff.
Okay. Yeah,
Cool.
that's a great idea.
Sweet. Let me just double check this hat. Bum, bum, bum. Where are you? Where are you? Hat of disguise. Yeah. Disguise self spell at will. Nice. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna make myself look like a Gith Yankee. I guess we're going. Well, racially they look the same, but it's like clothing wise. I guess I'm trying to look.
Yeah, just I mean, the way
Their armor
they,
and stuff like that.
yeah, exactly, the way
Yeah.
they sort of wear themselves.
And then if they're a Gith in Thor, I'll be like, oh, yeah, it's just I didn't know. And I'll just appear back. Okay. And maybe get away from the door, Douglan, and I'll go through. All right. Yeah, I will open this door, step through, see what's what.
No, you won't. The doors won't open.
Oh, really? But you said there's no lock on it.
There is no visible lock on this side.
Oh, on this side. So it looks like a push door then.
You've been pulling this whole time.
Oh, damn it. Yeah, the door opens up into the
Okay.
room that you're moving into, but it does not budge. It is
Okay. General, is the Gith Thor and the Gith Yankee language the same?
It is. We all speak the Gith language.
Oh, okay, so maybe you can say something to them like, "Hey, we're back. Open up," something like that, and then they'll open the door.
Or how about we're in distress? Come help us.
Ooh, and just ambush them? You want to do that?
Mhm.
Okay, yeah, we could do that.
Is there any dialect though? Like that the Gith and Thor say that would give you away, or do you know how to speak fluent Gith Yankee?
I would not say I can speak fluent Githyanki, but I will do my best.
All right.
And there are slight differences in the way they would talk,
I would be shocked if there were,
Yeah,
right?
for sure. Okay, well, Hanu, maybe you get back a little bit closer to where the portal is, but not right in front of the portal, like up.
That's which thing do I prepare myself
Tentacle
for?
just comes through.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, up in the north part of the room. Yeah. And maybe I'll hang out by you a little bit actually, and then can try to ambush these people.
The general comes over to the door and in some undiscernible language he yells through and then yells through again, and then on the other side of the door you hear a reply in Gith. There's a bit of a dialogue back and forth, and you see the general just kind of throw his hands up, and they are not expecting anyone in here, and they know that the creatures are here. They think that we may be the creatures trying to fool them.
Oh my goodness. Okay, well, let's just get out of the way. I'll just break down the stupid door and we'll kill these stupid idiots.
Yeah,
Kogan's. It's the end of Kogan's diplomacy. This took too long.
General, just tell them that we had to come through the damaged portal from Emathan, and these stupid things attacked us. Open up the frickin' door.
They are unfortunately convinced that we may be the stupid things.
Yeah,
okay. We're coming through.
Yep, we're going through. Okay. Ooh, should I use the horn of blasting on this door? Just blast whoever's behind there as well? Just like...
Just a 20% chance it's going to blow up.
It's 20.
Yes.
Just
the answer is yes.
Okay, I'm doing it.
The answer is yes. All right, hang on. Let me back up.
Yeah. Okay. Horn of blasting. Horn of blasting. Let's just reread it here. Speed command, 30-foot cone, audible 600 feet away. Ooh, audible 600 feet away. That's the only thing. It's very loud, Douglan. Maybe, you know, we don't want to alert the whole friggin'...
We're literally going to be
or whatever is inside of the portal.
That's true. Oh, yeah, then there's the other side of the portal. Okay. I'll just break it down the old-fashioned way. We'll get a running start.
All right, this is a very well-constructed door. You're going to have to give me an athletics check for a DC 20 to break her down.
Woo!
All right. Okie dokie. Come on. Oof.
All right. Kogaan, you throw your shoulder into this thing and just you're knocked flat on your ass. The door gives a fair bit. You have now greatly reduced its DC. You can hear a bunch of yelling on the other side of the door now.
All right, everyone ready? Because we're not getting a surprise this time.
General, keep yelling, help, we need help. In Gith and Thor. Gith the Yankee, sorry.
Yep, the general keeps yelling.
Can I give one more go?
Yep. DC of 15 now. There you go.
Boom!
That's the one you needed the first time.
Crack through this door.
All right. The door breaks open. Kogaan, you open the door.
No, so definitely not getting a drop on these guys now. First one. Boom.
I gotta move Kogaan out of there for a second.
Oh, sorry. You have to be able to click on the door.
Door doesn't want to open. All right, Kogaan, the door flies open. You immediately see 4 Gith warriors.
Geyser. We in trouble, Wheezy.
Yeah, 4 is a lot.
Sorry, just noticed I made a little faux pas. Put the wrong Gith in here. Just 1 second. Please hold. Talk amongst yourselves.
Oh, so I'm still in Gith form. Oh, I don't speak Gith though. It's gonna be like.
Well, you could do hand gestures.
Hey, it's me.
Yeah, do that. Do that.
Okay, so you see Kogaan. Basically, there are 4 Gith that have sort of Gith Yankee that have surrounded the door. You've seen enough Gith Yankee now to know that they are Gith Yankee by the way they're dressed and costumed, and
their evil countenance.
Yeah, let's roll us some initiative.
But yeah, again, he's still in Gith Yankee form.
Let's see what happens.
Yeah.
All right. The general has initiative. So the general says something again in Gith. Kogaan, you can see the four have their swords drawn ready to fight, but they're kind of giving each other puzzled looks by who came through the door.
Right.
And the general steps in behind. And he's going to take the dodge action.
Okay.
All right. Our first Gith warrior, he yells something to you, Kogaan, in Gith.
Just point to your ear. Do they have ear holes? I forgot.
Gith? Yes, they do.
Ear slits, like their nose slits. Ugh. Yucky. What do you do, Kogaan?
He is waiting for an answer. He takes the dodge action. Kogaan.
Ugh. Oh man, I don't know what to do.
Come on, this is a D&D moment right here, Kogaan.
Yeah, it's definitely a D&D moment. Okay, well, I guess Kogaan's gonna act like he didn't, hear me. He's gonna like making up this big thing of like rubbing his shoulder because he had to break down a door, and I'm just gonna walk in. I think I'm just gonna walk past these guys. Go like here to here. Just kind of like walk through. Just acting like stretching and like like grunting like I mean maybe I'll hold my action so that if someone gets aggressive towards me, then I'll swing back at him with the sword.
Okay.
I don't know what to do, man.
You just did something.
Douglan, you're the face of the party. You got this.
My face, unfortunately, is going to get us killed.
Yeah, if I'm the face of the party, we're in trouble here. All right, Douglan.
I am hoping that this guy didn't see me, and I'm going to try to cower in the corner here and, take the dodge action and, like, turn my face away and duck down so I can't be seen. Just some dude in armor. But I will put the dodge action on me.
All right.
Actually, could I do the defensive mode? Probably not. That would look very aggressive.
Yeah, well, that's like you doing formations and stuff,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. I'll just put the dodge on myself. Douglan be dodging.
All right. Our Gith warrior 57 kind of puzzled. They were initially a bit puzzled watching Kogaan walk through because he does look like a Gith Yankee. He turns to see General Verimok and immediately moves to attack the general.
Fair enough.
All right.
He is in range of you, Douglan.
Are you going to react to it?
May I?
So, what is this move? I can't remember what the name of this one is when you.
This is the Sentinel. Any attack any creature that attacks an ally. What do you call it? What do you call it? That attacks an ally. And normally it's 5 feet, but because I have range, I can
Do it at 10 feet.
attack them.
But
Yeah.
it's also blended with Polearm Master, which
Right.
when an enemy enters your space, 10 feet, your reach, you can use a reaction to attack with your polearm.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And if you do that,
Because
you're
it's
using a
not
reaction
just
to attack-
Sentinel by itself, right?
No, it's a combo. That's
It's a
what makes
combo,
it
yeah.
so.
So
Yeah.
so in this case, he could either choose to attack this guy before he attacks because of the Polearm Master side,
Right.
Yeah.
or he attacks Very Mock, right? And that will still activate the no movement of Sentinel.
Right.
Or he could let the guy attack first, and then it's the real Sentinel with Polearm Reach. Is what he's saying.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but he just came into it, so either way, he'll be within range to attack.
Yeah, go ahead.
Paramount.
You can, as you see him appear in the doorway, you can give him a poke.
Strike.
I like turn around. Ha ha! Take that. Where are you, halberd man? Ooh,
Nice.
Ooh, nice.
nice. I mean, we might as well start out, right? Because you never know. You never know if I'm going to get another hit. Did it do it?
Nice.
Varamak just shakes his head. I am no longer dodging. Let me make sure that's off. It is
Well, I don't know. You used your action to dodge. This was a reaction.
All right.
Does it
this
keep it?
Gith Yankee
I would
takes
think
his
so.
first swing at the general.
Nice.
The general deflects it away with his sword. A second swing at the general. And once again, the general deflects it away with his own sword.
Kogaan, I gotta take the aura off for now.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I'll try to keep control of it.
Yeah.
All right. Gith Warrior 69 is going to move in behind here, helping our other Gith Warrior. Waiting for an opportunity to get into the room and see what's going on in there. All right, 75. Gets in Kogaan's face, yelling at him in Gith. He is going to take... If Kogaan attacks him, he will attack back.
But he's also doing a reaction,
Huh?
holding his action.
He's holding his action as well.
Okay. We're both like holding our action, ready to get attacked, and like
Nobody wants to be
well,
first.
You will.
yeah. Stall tactics. We're good.
All right. Hanu gonna move down to here,
Too bad he's not big enough.
Feeling-
to fight.
feeling that something is brewing here. All right. The general fights back.
Yeah, he does.
First swing. Misses. Second swing.
Critical hit. Oh,
He hits. What's with all these freaking ones all the time?
that's still a good chunk. 20 damage.
Yeah, his bad rolls are like my
I know.
dream hit. Gath is like, you're an oath of the protector, not an oath of big hits.
All right.
What do you
Gith
what do you want from me?
43 has had enough. He takes a swing at Kogaan.
All right. Does my reaction? Do I get to attack?
Yep, absolutely.
Versus my reaction. Okay, sweet. Sword out. Oh, thank
Oh,
goodness.
nice. I was just on the edge of one land, and it came back again.
Illusion drops. I'm guessing.
Yes. I don't know that
No,
it
it
does.
stays. Yeah.
Oh no, yeah, it
stays.
stays until they like figure it out or whatever.
Yeah.
They'll figure it out pretty quick though.
Well, now.
Yeah.
I don't
Getting
know.
hit by.
Well, I don't know how the spell disguise self works.
I mean,
Until they do a check.
Yeah, if they make a check to look
Or interact with
for an illusion or interact with you in a way that, you know, for instance, they're going to contact something sooner than they would.
Yeah.
With the Gith, because the Gith's so much skinnier than
Yeah.
than Kogaan is. So, you know, at that point they'll start figuring it out. So he takes his first swing at the apparent Gith Yankee.
You're gonna miss.
Oh, he crits you. This should be juicy.
Hangs off my adamantine armor.
Ka-ting.
Oh yeah, right. I'm glad you remind me that all the time. You kind of take the moment away, but at least I get to have it. Like I'm like, oh yes,
take
this
the
is gonna
moment away.
so hurt. And then
It's still gonna hurt.
casually, Max is just like, yeah, except for the adamantine armor. Damn it.
You let me have it. I mean,
All right. Well, a little damage anyway. Oh. It put a critical on you anyway.
no, but it halves the damage or
Yeah,
something.
yeah,
Hard to
Yeah, it
resist.
said partially resisted.
Yep.
All right. Second attack.
Why would it only go down to 20 though? Should go down to 15.
Okay, we'll fix that in a second. You need to get.
Oh, you know what? Because it physically rolled an extra 4 die. It's adding up the ones on the left, the 3,
The
5,
psychic
4, and
damage.
6.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it's adding. Yeah, it's adding the.
In other words, it's giving
Okay,
you the
so you
original
should
46.
got 5 back.
Oh, is
right?
it? It's giving the original 46.
Yeah. So if you look at the way the dice were rolled, it rolled 8,
Right.
and it I don't know, somehow determined
Yeah,
that the first
18.
4.
Oh, I see.
That's the only thing I can think of.
Okay, we can.
That's how
correct
it
that.
does
That's
it.
no problem.
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Second hit.
Just
So
hits.
I have to give Kogaan 5 back, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, done.
Thank you.
All right. Second round of damage. Whew, that was another
Big
good
chunks.
smack.
Mm.
All right. That takes us to Kogaan. Kogaan, you can tell from at least this guy, he's figured out you are not
Yeah.
what you appear to be.
Okay. Well, I'm going to activate my car.
Because literally he swung at a Gith Yankee and way out here his sword made contact with
Yeah.
something.
Like what?
Skinny little Gith
Okay.
Yankee compared to the big white broad
The
Kogaan.
big boy. It's the fattest Gith Yankee ever.
All right. The rune on my copper ring glows, and I have resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage. for the
Nice.
next unit. And that was my bonus action. Yep. So I will take a couple swings back at the Yankee Warrior 43, I guess. My long sword. Nice. Number 2.
Nice.
Nice. This sword's pretty good. Alright, it's my turn. Sit tight there.
Alrighty.
Wait a second. Even though if that guy's holding an action, that means you use your reaction. So I could move away from number 75 and he shouldn't be able to take opportunity attack technically.
Yeah, that seems right.
Actually, but it doesn't matter. I'm just gonna stay where I am.
You want him to take swing at you?
Well, he's gonna take a swing at me anyway.
Gets an opportunity versus his. Well, no,
Well,
his reaction was if you attacked him.
Yeah, exactly. If you're because
So
when you
his
hold an
yeah.
action, you're using your reaction to activate it.
Yeah, and
So-
the criteria for his was you attacked him, not that you attacked the other guy.
So if I move, he won't get an attack of opportunity against me, but he'll just move up and hit me anyways. I think I'd rather just stay further away to allow other people to get in.
Alrighty.
I'll just stay where I am.
Douglan.
Douglan.
All right. Right up here. Oh, goodness gracious.
No.
We will have no goodness gracious. You need to.
Nice.
Second level. So as a bonus, he's going to go into his great weapon defense. Let me plop that on myself. Where is it? Did it do it? I don't think it did.
Yeah. -2 attack, AC 2. Yeah.
Got it. All right, that's my turn.
Excellent.
Took a chunk out of him.
Yeah,
A chunk.
man, second level smite, and the general laughs at my damage.
He would never laugh at you.
He's like, you really need to do the trial.
Not to your face. I mean,
Yeah,
yeah.
he'll smirk with the other Githyanthor.
All right. Mr. 57 attacks the general once again. First attack on the general. Swing of the sword, and the general glances it away with his sword. Second swing.
But now I'll do my reaction. Basically, it doesn't have to hit, but this is if anyone attacks an ally within 5 feet, I can, as a reaction,
Sentinel.
attack them. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is like a true sentinel.
This is a
not
true
the-
sentinel, yeah.
Yeah.
Not the hybrid sentinel.
Normal the non-combo sentinel.
Yeah. Jesus, man.
Yeah. You have to roll pretty high with only a +4.
Yeah. Yep.
All right. The general has defended off another attack. Warrior 69 is just waiting to get in there, get this guy to get through the door so he can get involved. So he's going to take the dodge action. For 75, attacks Kogaan. First swing. Ooh, Kogaan deflects it away with his brand new longsword.
Yeah. Wing. Ooh, it's easy to parry with this thing.
Second
Supposed to
attack.
fail.
Oh! Damn.
Dude.
Okay.
Okay. Turn it off, Colin. Turn it off.
Just wondering how I can make this not be a critical.
Just roll
Well,
straight
it's
down with that.
it's taking off the additional 4. It's just
Yeah,
counting the original 4. And I know what you're saying, Max.
Yeah.
I'm just telling you what the computer's doing.
Yeah,
It's-
Fair
it's
enough.
just looking
Yeah.
at the whole row of them.
I mean, if it is
rather
counting the
than
original
two and
4, that's how it should be. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
maybe I was. Yeah, whatever. Just roll it.
Well, it seems to have worked. Now, this time it's working. Not sure why.
No, it worked last time.
No, but
it
it's
just
actually not
calculated.
rolling all the. Yeah, see, why does it.
So it's going to be the dark die. That's what it's going to count.
So then it says 13,
10,
5,
14.
1, 10, 15.
Yeah. See, this time you only took 13 damage. because the first, right?
Yeah.
No,
or
that doesn't
four-
make sense either.
It doesn't at that point.
Well,
Five,
it's
Oh, but
10,
that's
should be-
no, that's because
six.
I'm
Oh,
partially
yeah.
resisting it.
Yeah.
Because
No,
of my
see, it's taking the first 2 black dice
and
Yep.
the first two
and the
green
first 2 green dice and giving a damage of 13, which is
dice. Okay, well that's what
correct.
it should. That's what
Yeah,
it should be.
that's
doing.
correct, right?
No, because 6, 10, 13, that's, but then partially resisted, 15, minus the 3. It's close enough.
It took the 13 and then it said it's. What did it actually give you for a final damage?
13.
13, but
Okay.
so, but it's like 6, 11, 11 plus
6 and
4,
7, so that would be
17,
13.
19. Yeah. Well, no, but I'm also partially resisting the physical damage, so it's minus whatever. It's okay. He's got his +2. It's close enough. It's working enough. It's
Well, I mean,
It's
we can
fine.
make any adjustment it's not doing, but I'd like to know why it's not getting that right.
well because he has to program it in a way that makes sense, right? Because the program, when there's a critical hit, is going to roll all these extra dice. So he has to do like, okay, well, if you have adamantine armor, you resist, whatever of that. I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah. All right, we'll leave it as if you're good with that. That was his first attack on you? Yes. No, that was his second attack. First one missed. All right, that takes us to Hanu, who really just can't get in there.
Could he bite from south of Verimar?
Yeah, you know
Yeah,
what? I'm going to
that's
say
true.
he can. He comes around and jams his head in between the general and gets a nip at this guy.
Yeah, he does.
But misses. All right. Back to the top of the order.
Finish him.
Finish. As the general's bonus action, he is going to use Misty Step. To reappear right here.
Nice. Misty Step, that's awesome.
Douglan's like, uh-oh.
The general's confident you two can take these guys. Kogaan's getting a beating out here. And the general is going to engage against our uninjured friend here. First attack. He hits.
Nice. Barely. Oh, yeah.
Oh, what is with all the ones? Just right. Do I have this turned on against me?
Yeah,
Somebody
can you
check
please
here.
turn it off?
Second attack. It's again.
5 6s.
Come on, General, make up for it. That's better.
Not bad, not
That's
bad.
a little better.
3 more hit.
Yeah. A bad hit of his is 18 damage.
All right,
I'm feeling very insecure right now.
43. The General kind of pops up out of nowhere, but he's already engaged against Kogaan here. He takes another swing at Kogaan. First attack. Oh, Kogaan deflects it away with his new sword that's just working so well.
Who needs a shield? Cling, cling, cling.
Second
Oh,
attack.
shit.
Oh, nicely done, Kogaan. Deflects another Githyanki attack.
Yeah, you guys got lucky before.
All right, Kogaan.
All right. Screw this. I'm bigifying.
Uh-oh.
Dragons! Might.
Nicely done.
All right. Take a swing back at that guy.
Nice. Nice.
Dragon's might damage going. Of course, I roll a 1 on the dragon might. Oh, we still got the kill. Turns out the 1 damage was exactly what I needed.
Exactly
I
what
love
you
it.
needed to finish it off. Nicely done. So Kogaan, the sword just tears through this gith. You're like, wow.
We'll go after 75 with the other attack.
Oh.
Okay. win some,
Wrong
lose some.
strap. In an embarrassing move, you cut loose part of your armor.
What?
Receive a -4 penalty until the armor is fixed. Fixing the armor will require 3 rounds of performing no other action.
Fuck that.
So
All
you
right.
gotta take a -4 on your Oops.
Max is like, fuck that.
Hey, he's been swinging this new sword around. It got away on him for
Yeah.
a second. And
I love this thing.
cut a strap on the armor.
Cool. That's my turn. Great turn.
Well, you took one guy down.
Yep. And then I cut off my armor with the other one.
All right, Douglan. The general just kind of disappeared in a shimmery, silvery mist. And, yeah, there they are.
I'm going to stay right there and see if I can't eventually chop this down with my tiny little halberd.
All
like
right.
Junior size. Of course not. What do I got? Did I chop off my...
You chopped off
Anything?
your hardware.
dignity?
Yeah. You chopped off your dignity. You just saw it hit the floor.
Oh, good lord.
Yeah, that one hit.
Yeah, I don't have too many more spell slots, so I'm gonna chip away at my miniature size. Hey, all right.
Nice. I just chopped off my dignity. It fell to the floor.
All right. Okay, so I am going to move there and take a chop at that dude with my butt end.
What 10?
It's the 6'9".
Nice. Just hit. Nice.
Can I get through there? I can, right? Like,
It's just
could I-
getting over the body in the door is difficult terrain. That's it.
Got it. Okay, so this would be, I move 5, this would be 15.
25 to get in.
Yeah, I want to go, let's see, 15. Yeah, I think I can end up, if you move me, sorry. Well, I think I can keep going. I'm going to end up right up here. And right here. So that way everybody's got some of my aura. Let me put that back on you, bud.
Mm.
On my friend Kogaan. There we go. And did I take it off the general? Oh, he's probably shouldn't have had it, but he'll leave it on. Sorry about that. And that's my turn.
Alrighty. Okay, Githyanki 69 is going to turn and attack Douglan. First attack.
Oh, Jesus H.
Nope.
Nice.
I will use my reaction to invoke the runic shield.
Dang.
So he must
So
re-roll.
let me try that again, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Let me get another crit on him.
Your AC is so high, you should not be getting hit right now.
Miss.
Nice.
Second attack.
Excellent.
Also a miss.
Thank
He's
you,
just
Kogaan.
flailing at you.
I mean, you also have adamantine armor, but like, no one wants to get hit by these weapons. It hurts a lot.
No. Uh-uh.
All right. Gets 75, engaging the general who has attacked him. First, let's not do it that way. All right, first swing at the general. The general's just playing with them now.
You know? Nice.
I faced these Gith
Second
minions
swing
before.
at the general. Oh, he gets him this time.
No. Okay.
Oh, yeah. That's what we're talking about right there.
Ooh, that was a good one. But now the general's gonna kill you.
All right. Anu.
Go for his throat.
He is going to bite attack this. There we go. He hits. Oh.
Turn
Just
it
takes
off, Colin.
just takes a thread off of the Githyanki's armor. Back to the top of the order, and the general returns the favor on this guy. First swing with the general's sword.
Nice.
Hits.
Holy crap.
Dude.
Seriously, if he'd rolled anything else, he probably would have killed him.
Wow. Okay, just wow.
So again, it's still
All right.
the Douglan.
Second attack. Oh, the Githyanki manages to deflect it away that time.
Stay alive.
Kogaan.
Screw this guy. You're going down. Big heavy swipe. Miss. Oh, a hit.
Oh, a
Nice.
hit.
I thought their armor was a little higher. Dragon's Might.
Dragon's Might!
Super slashy. There we go.
There
And your
we go.
sword just carves through this guy, and he flops to the ground in a bloody mess.
Squeeze past these guys. Go right here. And attack this last guy. Do you surrender? I say as I hit him.
As you hit him.
As I hit him.
I will beat you into surrendering.
Nice. And I will use my bonus action to second wind. Sweet. That's my turn. That's a pretty good roll, actually. Oh,
That's a very good second wind.
yeah.
Yep.
Douglan.
I'm gonna hacky hack. Or not. Let's try again. Or not. Alright, I'm gonna move here because why not? See if I can change the angle. I keep hitting the wall to the
half
side
and
there.
stuff.
There we go. Alright.
Oh, that worked way better.
Yeah. My little damage. That's my turn.
All right. This guy is just getting pummeled from all sides. He uses Misty Step.
Ooh.
You get on the other side of the dragon.
Don't you dare.
and attacks.
Oh.
That's a tough reach, right? For a door like that.
You wouldn't be able to get him
Not
from
from
where
that
you
angle.
are. Yeah.
If you were right in front.
Yeah, if he was where Hanu is, you could get him like you did before, but not that far into the room.
No problem.
Right? His first swing against Hanu.
Oh.
Hanu, no.
All right. Second attack against the dragon.
Do you know his HP, Max?
It's, I used to. I think it's around 60 something.
Oh, it is? Okay. Because if not, I'll use a reaction from Aura the Guardian.
It's with his second attack.
So I'm going to use...
Hanu
'cause I haven't
takes
used
two
this
pretty
before.
hard wallops.
Actually, no. Sorry. As a reaction, Aura the Guardian. Within 10 feet, if an ally takes damage, I can take the damage instead.
Oh, wow.
So he kind of like just reaches out, and you just sort of see like this, sort of shimmering thread connect with Hanu.
Do you take the damage as full damage?
Yeah, it's full damage. I can't take any effects though, so strictly just the damage itself.
Right. Like if he was knocked stunned or something
Okay,
like that.
you
Yeah.
take, if you can add 16 damage.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry if it kind of messes up the
Nope, that's okay.
calculation. But...
I will put 16 back on Hanu. That's neat.
Yeah, I wanted to use it, and it's our little guy, our little Hanu.
Yeah.
All right.
Just go up in the year to be a big badass ancient
And he'll-
dragon.
He'll
Again.
remember. He'll remember. I know he's your dad, or you're his dad, so he'll protect you.
Hanu
You know.
spins on this and breathes fire.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yol.
Your boom. Fail.
Succeeds.
I think it's like 40-10. Yeah.
Oh!
Damn.
Mother.
He
Oh.
just roasts this guy.
He's pissed.
Nicely done.
Whoa, I felt that from here, Hanu. Good job.
Wow, look at that one. That was meaty.
Amazing.
All right.
Nice.
All right. The general takes squeezing by Hanu into the room, spins around, a flurry of silver greatsword. First attack. Hits.
Now he'll get like 5s and 6s and stuff like that. No,
No way.
God,
Tons of ones.
No way.
look at that. 1, 1, 2, 2, 1. Damn.
He rolls
Still-
like 1s on every single attack.
Yeah. He had
A lot of
multiple
ones on every
every-
single
yeah.
attack.
Yahtzee.
Yeah, yeah. He's killing it.
Okay. Wow. I don't know about you guys, but I could really use a little break.
Yeah, me too.
Like a short in game, I could
Yeah.
really use a break. Yeah,
Yeah.
we can take a break too.
Yeah, in both, in the real and the make believe world. All right, yeah, we'll take a quick bio break, and we'll be right back.
Well done, Max.
Just
Yeah,
checking.
good save, Max. Good save. All right, we are back, and I just about forgot to put us live again. So thank you for that, Max.
Yeah.
Okay, so just as the last Githyanki falls to the floor from the general's attack.
Still smoking from the insane fire damage.
Yeah, exactly. Still very much smoldering from Hanu's fire damage. You can start to hear the clicking inside the portal is increasing in numbers. You still can't hear anything, but
Damn.
Instead of a couple of little clicks, you're hearing more and more clicking. You still don't see anything.
Okay.
But
Let's
there's an increase in the amount of clicking noise, snapping. Like, it's the beaks snapping just when they're close together.
Maybe we drag these bodies in here and close the door.
The door is a bit in pieces.
Oh, it's that. Okay.
Should we throw the bodies?
I mean, it's
into
you
the
could
portal?
definitely get the door jammed back up into place with a little bit of work, but it's not as simple as just swinging it shut.
Right.
Let's throw the bodies into the portal of the
Other side.
Emathan.
Sure. I mean, I'm game for that. Sure. Why not? How many bodies? 4 bodies. Sure.
4 bodies?
Yep. Do it.
All right. Yep. Toss them into the clicky clacky portal.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I am going to delete them. Assuming
I don't know what's over there, but it's
you
our
just
job.
quickly drag the bodies up. And like I said with the general's hand, literally when you toss the body in there, it's gone. You can't see it.
Yeah.
The second it crosses the plane. All of the bodies are
Well, we did
in
check
there
them first, if I may.
Yeah, absolutely. They as most of these Gith, they don't carry any monetary ever. No Gith you've ever searched has ever carried money. These guys just seem to be carrying their weapons. They're home.
Friends. Yeah.
Right?
Any maps or notes or anything?
Nothing.
Cool.
All right.
The room that you were looking into, the room that you moved into, you do see 4 bedrolls laid out that clearly have been used. And there is a wooden box on the floor in the room. The room is lit. I'm going to move the general back into the room along with Hanu. From what you said, Kogaan, I assume some effort is made to get the door back up in place.
Yeah.
It looks like they had literally barred it in 2 places along the back side to keep the door from being able to be opened. So you're able to kind of get it wedged back in there so that the door is at least partially closed.
I guess those bracings are probably ruined, but maybe I could prop one of the bars under the door handle or something like that in a way, just to give it some rigidity or whatever. But,
yep. All right, you are now all in what appears to be some sort of sleeping area.
Who's very hurt?
I am about a third down.
You know what, Hanu? Come here for a second. I'm going to give you just a little bit of healing action. Did that work? Yeah.
And I'm going to touch myself for 10 healing. I'll just change it to 16 wound instead of 10.
Sounds good.
And then I'll do my...
Kogaan, you did very well in that battle for a guy that got swung at as often as you did.
Yeah. 2 crits.
And Adamantine makes a big deal when it comes to those number of crits.
I mean, if you're playing with the fumble rules kind of thing and the crit rules and stuff, then it's kind of.
Well, you do have -4 armor right now.
That's that part. I was hoping we could take a bit of a short rest.
Yeah, you
or
just
something.
need that said 3 rounds to basically
to repair armor.
Yeah. So I'm just going to say while they're searching, you can quickly be working on your armor. So
I mean, I am proficiency with smith tools and stuff. I figure I'd be able to like fix it up.
yeah, you have your armor fixed up quickly.
That was embarrassing. But okay.
So are we technically taking a short rest?
I mean, I would like to if we feel like it's possible.
I get a couple of things back. Plus, I would take some hit die then. I think I have. I haven't used any. So, can we take a short rest?
You sure can. The general takes a position up over here,
Taking some watch.
and I will run us a short rest. Oops, that's not what I meant to do.
Oh yeah, good rolls.
All right, short rest.
Ooh,
Beautiful.
feels good.
Does.
Okay, I feel ready to kick ass again.
Ooh. Those guys hit hard.
I guess I'll take a quick look at what might be in this crate.
Yeah.
Box.
All right, it is it's a like I wouldn't even call it a chest. It's just a wooden box, that has hinges on it, so you can open
Dirty
up
underwear or something. Laundry hamster.
Dirty Gith underwear in there. They're all very, very, very thong speedo type. Yeah, it's not right for 4 Gith Yankee of their ranking.
Sleeping in the same room.
You are just gonna swing this box open.
Yes.
Yes.
Are you sure?
All right.
I love
Kogaan, your immediate thoughts of the contents of the box. This is like some sort of big old first aid kit, whatever medieval people called a first aid kit. There are potion bottles, a couple of healer kits, a couple of vials of what you believe would probably be antitoxin. You've seen similar vials before. So there are 4 potions of greater healing,
Whoa!
2 healer kits, and 2 antitoxin vials. Who will I be giving these to?
Maybe
can you split it between the 2 of us?
Yeah. I can probably do that. Yeah, I just have to. Can I take? Okay, Kogaan, tell me if you get an antitoxin vial.
I mean, it just showed up on my.
Did it go into your inventory, or can you just see it?
Antitoxin vial. I don't think it went into my inventory.
Okay, just hang tight. If I do it this way, did you get it?
Dun, dun, dun. Amulet.
Doesn't look like it?
Doesn't look like it.
Okay, no problem. I can do it the proper way here. Okay, so that is going to be Douglan. Kogaan. I was just being lazy. There is a way to do this. Alrighty. Okay, that should give you 2 and 2.
Yes, yes.
Sweet.
Very nice. Very nice.
Right, now you got your own little first aid kits.
Love it. Healer's kits are pretty cool, man.
Mm-hmm.
Good way to stabilize somebody.
Yep.
If you
Basically,
have no other options as a last
yeah.
option.
No roll, no wisdom saver. You just
Nope,
roll. You
just
just
an
get it.
action. Just costs an action. All right. You rest up, kind of regroup. Kogaan fixes up his armor. You guys are ready to go. The general, who's been kind of watching down this hallway, says, "It appears to be quiet in here."
Good.
Have you been here before? I think we've asked, but I know you've known of this portal, but have you been here?
A long time ago, I was here. This place was unoccupied at that time. It appears that the Githyanki, as they have with all the other portals, have put up a watch.
Well, if you don't mind leading the way.
All right. General makes his way down into the room, kind of cautiously. Kogaan, it looks like you're walking into some sort of living area.
Right, mess hall kind of.
Yeah, there's, table, chairs. There's a big table in the corner there covered with food and plates and such. This looks like this would have been their living area.
Gotcha.
Like I said, the general stops. I'm going to put general over here. He's helping himself to some of the food that's on the table. It's very good if you're hungry.
He burns calories. Pretty hot.
Hey, when you're defending Douglan, it looks like they had some sort of card game. They got some sort of tokens, pile of tokens, and a deck of card on the table. Not much else there. A couple of empty cups.
Definitely looks like they were like seating for 4, food for 4, kind of.
Yeah.
Hopefully not anymore.
Yeah, Douglan, everything is kind of adding up to 4s, which definitely would lead you to believe there were 4 stationed in here. After chowing down a little bit, the general continues on. Without saying anything, Douglan, that you can see there's kind of a corner. The general kind of gives you a look like, watch me as I head around the corner.
Yeah, absolutely.
There does not appear to be anything that caught the general's attention. Sorry, I pressed the wrong button there, Douglan.
All right.
Nige moving. Very sorry about that. I'm just going to move you over there myself. Right, you're not seeing much of anything of concern. Douglan, you're guessing that off to the north there, that's a well, because there's a couple of barrels of water and a bucket with a rope. Looks like they lower it down into the well there. All right. The general makes his way up to the door, kind of peeks around. And then it is sort of dim light, we'll say, outside. Like maybe
It's out.
it is dusk.
Ooh.
And the general heads outside. Douglan, you can see him kind of standing around. He sheaths his sword, which kind of gives you the impression that there is nothing else in here of concern.
Nice.
Like, I've been to the in-between, but I feel like it's always been like inside of a, controlled portal cavern type
your
of
only
thing.
your only time in the between was within the Timeless Temple.
Yeah.
And that was
So
a very different terrain than you see outside here.
is there sky? Is there...
There is. It looks very similar to a forested area in Emathan. The sky is blue, there's a breeze blowing through. The only thing that strikes you immediately is the trees outside here are enormous. Some of them, have a base 30 feet in diameter.
Wow. Nice.
And they go hundreds of feet up into the air. The canopy up there is very thick, which is why it's giving you sort of the dim light where you are. And the general the general turns to the two of you and says, I do believe if we close and bar this door, that staying here tonight would be our best bet.
Inside.
I would not stay inside.
Oh,
Just around here, you mean?
outside. Got it. Inside's the bad because they can come through the portal. Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, the general's not too hot about sleeping inside that area with whatever those things were that attacked you.
The death pinatas and the...
You can go in after
yanking.
water or food or whatever you want,
Yeah.
but he's not too excited about sleeping in there.
Yep.
And you are back out into the forest. Okay, I'm just going to unshare this map because we don't really need it anymore. All right, you are all the fire pit that was just outside. The general it was burning. The general gets it stoked up. There's lots of firewood, water. The general goes back inside, takes more of the food, and you kind of settle in. I will run a long rest. It is early evening in the between, which Douglan would align with what you would expect it to be in Emathan right now.
Got it. I'm always looking for uses of the immovable rod, and I'm going to put it against the door.
That's a good way to jam that door for sure. Nicely done.
Because I assume we're going to camp kind of right here.
Yeah, that's the idea. The general says right here. There's a if you can jam that door so nothing can come out of the temple, then this is probably a good place to spend the night.
Yep.
Sweet.
All right. I am now going to run a long rest.
Hot diggity dog.
That's always a crowd favorite.
I'm gonna use a second level right before we go to bed and have Benji join us.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to run the long rest.
Benji. Come to me, Benji.
And I need to bring Douglan's warhorse out. All right. Benji is on the combat tracker. And I have run a long rest. Not sure why I didn't trigger any sound, but there we go.
I'm just rolling for recharges of the Rod of Healing.
Say
Excellent.
two.
Because I'm assuming it becomes dawn when we're done?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep. The day and night are tracking as you would expect in Emathan, where you are right now.
Perfect.
Strange that didn't make any long rest sound.
It did not.
No, but it did work.
Yes,
it
it did.
It did.
And
run
you
the-
typed long rest, so it's official.
I just wanted to see, because all it looks for is the words, right? So.
Oh, interesting.
See if it, doesn't seem to be triggering. Oh, something to look at. All right, everybody appears to be fully healed up from your night's rest.
Hmm.
But Douglan's going to ask that night, if that's okay,
Yep.
to the general about, is this common in your world, this landscape?
Much like Emathan, the Between has a mixture of landscapes, but in the Between, there is less commonality in the way that the landscapes move from one to another. Douglan, think as if one was just to randomly place a landscape. You can walk along through a desert and come to the very edge of that desert, and there will be a flourishing forest.
Hmm.
The reason for this is unknown, but it does make for some interesting travel.
Is your homeland like this?
The Githyanthor do not have a homeland. None of the Gith, per se, since their time serving Newell, have really claimed a homeland. We are about a day's travel from the hideout that I spoke of. We chose this area because it is very difficult for the wyvern to get into these treed areas. And it happened that a group of ours found a good location for a hideout. With a little manipulation, it has served us very well in the past years with our in the war against the Githyanki.
Okay.
Well, hopefully we can rally what's left here and take back
That is the hope.
or rid ourselves of these Githyanki. Seem to be a purge in more than one world.
Indeed.
And so where we are going in the morning, that's going to be the remainder of your people?
I do not
They're all
believe that it will be the remainder of my people.
Hmm.
There will be other places that they will have potentially taken refuge.
Okay.
This is only one of several hideouts that we have throughout the Between.
Okay. Great. Well, good night, everybody.
Nice.
All right. The night is uneventful. You all take turns on watch. And at first light, the general is up, reminding everyone that it will be a full day of travel to get from the portal to the Githyanki hideout. So you gotta make tracks. The sorry about that.
No problem.
So you spend the day of travel. Sometimes you're on pathways, sometimes you're bushwhacking. It's like the general clearly knows where he's going, and there are paths that move through this forest. But sometimes you're cutting across country, then you pick up on another pathway. Towards the end of the day, one of the paths comes up on an old stone bridge. And the general, who's been taking the lead through most of the day, turns to you and says, "We are almost there." He walks out to the middle of the bridge. He jumps up on the railing and jumps off down into the canyon below it.
He had so much life to live.
I know it's been hard, losing the battle, but that's a bit extreme, no?
He was going to be happy to see his friends and family, but let's see the scoop. Kogaan will go to the edge and look down and see if he can see him below.
He is slowly floating down towards so this is the canyon itself is quite narrow. You can see there's quite a bit of water moving. It's probably 50, 60 feet down. And he's just slowly floating down. And as he gets towards the bottom, you see him step underneath sort of the stone of the canyon. You can't see him anymore. And he yells up, "We still have much travel to do.
We just jump?
Just jump."
Okay.
The horse too?
Yes. Just get it to jump over the edge.
Just ride the horse, Douglan.
All right.
Jump down riding the horse.
Show him the meaning of the word stupidity.
All right, Hanu, here we go.
Hanu's not worried. He can fly if this thing doesn't work.
Hanu's like, what? He's already out there.
Hanu, don't worry about me. And I jump off.
Yep.
So some sort of magical force, almost like a feather fall, is in place. Yeah. And you get down to within a couple of feet of the water, and cut in under the walls of the canyon is a walkway that travels along, and you're able just to step onto the walkway.
Nice. Very sneaky, General.
That was different.
All right, you're all on this hidden ledge. You can't ride the horse, Douglan, but the horse can. You can kind of lead the horse along. It takes about another hour along this pathway that's been so that the canyon varies. It goes maybe as narrow as 6 feet or so, maybe as wide as 20 feet or so, and the way the water is run through the canyon over years, it kind of goes back and forth a little bit, so you can't always even see the sky by looking up. So the pathway can't be seen from above at all. Mm-hmm. You get into a slightly wider area, but it's quite a bit deeper in terms of the canyon. There is a waterfall coming over from the top, and the pathway leads in behind the waterfall to a tunnel. There are a couple of Githyanthor guards at the entrance of the tunnel, And the general informs you that you have reached the hideout.
It's a very pretty walk behind the waterfall. Douglan, maybe you could bring your wife here someday and, have a nice vacation.
We could jump off a cliff together.
Ooh, Maggie could honeymoon here. Maybe after she's married.
You travel through this tunnel maybe 30 feet or so, and it opens up inside to quite a large cave. Now the river comes off the top down into the canyon. The river also runs through this cave. And you can see all the inside, the walls and everything have been carved up into rooms that people are using. There are quite a few. It's not, it's a big cave, but there are a lot of people in here. You guess there's probably 200 that you can kind of see all through this place. What you immediately pick up on is the majority of them appear to be recovering from some sort of injury. Lots of bandaged up people using crutches, crippling. They're quite a beat up bunch. And a familiar face starts to run over to the four of you as you enter. You recognize him as Captain Lakalok.
Lakalok. It's been a while. How are you, Captain?
He runs right up and just gives the general a hug.
Oh, wow. I didn't know gifts were so
Douglan puts his arms back down.
outwardly
Okay.
demonstrative of emotions and stuff like that.
The captain kind of regains his composure, and he's like, "I did not think I would see you again, General." The general smiles and says, "It will take much more than that to kill me."
Yes, and we saved him. So, it was, a joint effort.
50-50, him not
I don't want to
being
take credit.
killable.
I'm just saying,
Yeah.
we helped and he helped
I
us.
mean, yeah, he was stuck in a cage and unable to get out and tortured every day. But other than that,
Well, we saved him.
yeah,
It was just pure luck, too. We just came across him.
yeah.
The
Very fortunate.
the captain comes over to Douglan, offers his hand. It is good to see you, Douglan.
Puts his he just shakes it. Yeah, no, we're very glad that we were able to be there for the general. How goes it here? You seem to have a lot of wounded. Something
We
that
do.
We can help out with.
But they are here. The captain goes over to Kogaan and says, "It is good to see you, Kogaan."
You too. It's been a very long time. This place is very, very beautiful. This is a hideout. I'm very curious to see what your normal homes and towns are like.
They are more above ground than this.
Of course.
But
Still.
this has been serving us very well since it was discovered. And who is our friend back here?
Oh,
Hanu is just kind of sitting there on his haunches, looking around.
this is Hanu. I am his guardian. In about a year, he will be a very large, powerful, magical, ancient dragon. He will help us in the fight to rid the worlds of this evil.
You can see the captain's like, okay.
Yes, I will protect him with my life for all of us. So he's little young right now. He kind of has some of his memories from when he was formerly ancient dragon, but he's kind of learning still. It's a very interesting time. He's very friendly though.
That is quite a job you have to look after
Yes.
him.
He loves children too. If you have any children around, they can play with him and stuff. It's fine.
You can feel there's a bit of fervor building in this place as people realize the general is back.
Mm-hmm.
They're they're walking out of the rooms that are carved into the walls and stuff like that, looking down at all of you. The captain comes back around to General Verymock and he says, General, there is something that you may need to see to believe. And I think you will want to see this right away. The general's like, take me to him. So they travel in. There's walkway. The river runs through the middle of this cavern. There's walkways on either side, bridges crossing back and forth. Kind of make about halfways in through the cavern to, you see sort of meeting areas where there's fires burning. People are kind of warming themselves with the fires and that. As you approach one of these fires, and there is a group of 8 Gith that are gathered around the fire, you can see a look of shock and disbelief on the general's face. He turns to Captain Lakalok and he says, "Can this be real?" And the captain says, It is real, General."
What is it? What's going on?
The general turns to Kogaan and says, "Unless my eyes deceive me, those 8 are Githnoro."
It's a third Gith?
Another clan?
A clan that disappeared centuries ago.
What?
A Kree-Newell?
No, they were Newell's closest,
Oh.
but they disappeared.
Where'd you find them? Where were they?
Captain, they came to us.
Did they come through that weird dark spacey portal?
It is best to talk to them.
Okay.
As you guys approach the group of 8, one of them gets up. He smiles as he approaches, and he goes straight up to the general and says, "You must be General Verymock." The general's, "I am, and you are?" "I'm Captain Kedath. I lead this group of Githnoro." You can see that the general is struggling to take this all in. It's like, "How can you be here?" The captain kind of smiles and says, "It's probably best that we sit and talk."
Yeah, I mean, Douglan's just trying to
Trying to
take it
keep
all
up.
in.
Trying to
Well,
keep up.
Yeah, because he doesn't have a frame of reference, so he's going to wait. Like, I think it's coming, what this means. But seeing a very, guy who's seen it all react like this has Douglan very, very curious. Hopeful, maybe? Is it like the general's shock is more of like, I can't believe like you're here type of thing, right? Is that what he's seeing?
He can't believe what he's seeing. Like, these guys, their armor is very ornate, very like you would expect from some sort of high guard. You know, like it's
Ritualistic.
yeah, and they're very well put together, and like they don't look like a group that's had the bejesus kicked out of them for years now in the war with the Githyanki, right?
Gotcha.
And so you all come into this space and take seats. Hanu, as he does, curls up at Kogan's feet, which is getting harder and harder as he's growing.
Getting a little bigger, yeah.
Captain Kedath, who is still standing, addressing the general, he says, "General, several centuries ago, Newell called on all the Githnorol leaders, calling us together unbeknownst to the other Gith clans. Newell told us leading up to the next gathering in Emathan, one of the Gith clans would turn against him and the other clans. This clan would be lured into service of a powerful being in exchange for something that Newell could not yet share. Newell asked the Githnorol to go into hiding so that they could be brought back when the time was right to fight against this Gith clan and to help restore balance to the between. The Githnorol agreed to help our god without hesitation, and we disappeared without a trace. Several weeks ago, Newell called back the 8 of us. The god asked that we find you, General Verimok, of the Githenthor. We were told that you would have a plan that the Githnorol would need to be a part of if it had any chance of success. There are just over 2,000 Githnorol in hiding. They can be called out of hiding by any one of us 8 when the time is right. To us who have been hiding, it feels like no time went by before we were standing before Newell again. We are aware that several centuries have gone by, but we have no idea what happened to us during that time. The power of the 3 is not to be understood sometimes."
Wow.
So cool. So cool.
Put in a pocket of time. Just like, here you go. And then Newell's like, I need you now.
Need you know.
Yeah, out of the pocket.
It's like you were in a bag of holding, but for people.
A
And then
sleeping
he
bag.
brought you
of
out.
holding.
Yeah. No, this is
Wow.
this is cool. This is really, really cool.
The general is quiet, kind of trying to take this all in.
General, this means the gods, Newell finds you very special.
It would appear, Kogaan. This most certainly reinforces the plan that we have discussed. We know now that we have at least a force of 2,000. I'm not yet aware how many of my people are left, but if we can gather up all of the other clans, we could easily double that number. A number that most certainly would cause the Githyanki trouble.
Great.
Yeah. They're also not going to be alone. There'll be more than just Gith on your side.
I will be counting on that, Douglan. The general pauses for a moment and speaking mostly to the 2 captains there, Elok and Kedath. He says, "In the morning, I will be taking Douglan and Kogaan to the cavern to take the test." The other Gith kind of look amongst themselves. You see a lot of admiration in their faces, because as the general explained before, in Gith culture, taking the test is considered a pretty big honor. The 2 captains kind of nod. "We will be here, ready to continue with your plan once you return."
Great.
What Douglan doesn't want to, kind of interrupt what's going on. What's obviously a very emotional moment for General Verimok. So, whenever they're done, he's going to ask him some questions.
They seem to be done. Captain Kedath has taken a seat, and the general is still kind of taking all of this in, but the conversation seems done.
General, I feel like you've looked upon legend. Is there something about them other than their disappearance that makes them, I guess, crucial to this plan to balance out? Are they special gift? Do they have special powers, or is it just their numbers that will welcome?
The Githnorro were Newell's private guard. It was considered a great honor to be given an opportunity to join the Githnorro. It was something that all members of all the other Gith clans strived towards. It was Douglan considered the pinnacle to be accepted into the Githnorro. They are the very best warriors of any Gith.
Are they made up from all the clans then?
They are indeed.
I see.
Each year, anyone from the other clans that wished to become a part of Newell's private guard would take a special test. If they passed, they would become Githnorro. As Captain Kedath said, several centuries ago, they disappeared, and there was no mention from Newell as to what had happened.
And this is about when the Gith Yankee started to kind of take over a little bit.
It started, as I said, this was several centuries ago.
Mm-hmm.
The Gith Yankee were always troubled by their lot in life. Something that grew and festered over the centuries until, as the captain has said, it would appear they were lured away from Newell by some powerful being. I would assume that if Newell is chosen to not yet share who that is, that there is a reason. But it does explain why the Gith Yankee turned so suddenly.
Probably the Ordite or something.
Or whatever.
The Orditers.
Yeah, or
Like
whatever.
The Orditers.
Whatever Lafferty might be chasing and wherever the heck he is.
Yeah, maybe.
All right then. Well,
Well,
they
needless.
definitely.
Yeah.
Sorry, Kogaan, please.
No, of course. I think we're thinking the same thing. Whatever is going on, it's great to have these new allies just out of nowhere. It's wonderful.
Sage for sore eyes, for sure.
Kogaan, if the Githnorro now are as the Githnorro of the past, each one of them is worth 10 men.
Wow.
10 Gith or 10 humans?
Then Gith.
Yeah,
Damn.
so that's like 30 humans or something.
That, yeah, exactly. At least 42 Douglans.
Well, that's great.
That is fantastic.
The
All right.
general turns back to the two of you and says, I suggest you get some rest. We will need to leave again early in the morning.
Sounds
Right.
good. All right, Hanu, let's go find a nice place to nap.
you guys you eventually find one of these meeting fire pit areas that's pretty quiet. You're able to lay your bedrolls out and kind of make it a camp for yourselves for the night. And at first light of morning, the general is there waiting, ready to depart the hideout. He says that it's a couple of days of travel
Wow.
to get to
okay.
the test location. So
Lots
you're
to
going to
talk
be 3 days away from the portal entrance at that point.
Mhm.
You make your way back, basically back. You see the general. He steps back into there and floats up.
Nice.
So you're able to all get back up onto the bridge.
Mhm.
The travel is very similar to the day of travel that took you to get here. You're traveling through this large treed forest. The underbrush isn't very thick because so much light gets blocked out. So, the travel is not too difficult. Couple of days of travel. The general is very quiet compared to his normal self. He's clearly got a lot going on in his head.
General. May I just while we're traveling at one point, I just wanted to ask him.
Yep,
May I ask you some questions, Trigon?
of course.
This I know you can't tell much of the trials, but will Douglan and I do the trial together, or are we each doing our own trial, or do you know how that works, or
You
anyone
will
ever done a trial with someone else?
not for the Gith,
Hmm.
but I do not know what to expect for the two of you. You will enter the cavern together, and the being inside will make that decision.
Okay. Okay. I see. Yeah, that's really all I was curious about. But hey, if you need to talk about anything, like there's a lot of stuff going on, Doctor and I, we are very good listeners and very understanding. So it's okay to share.
I do appreciate your offer, but I have a lot of details to consider in the path before us.
Yes, especially they're looking to you for some master plan when they get back. So I suppose it's a lot of pressure.
There is a lot at stake, Kogaan. If we are not able to defeat the Githyanki with this newfound force, and whatever allies the Githyanki may have in place, there will not be another chance.
I understand. Well,
So
can-
towards the sorry, are you
oh
done?
yeah, carry
Sorry,
on. Yeah, no.
sorry.
Yeah.
Didn't mean to jump on you
Awkward
there.
silence there. I was just filling the gap.
I mean, I was gonna do a whole role play with
I had this
Kogan,
whole
but
monologue. Towards the end of the second day, you're traveling through a bit of a hilly area now. It almost feels like foothills. The trees are getting a little smaller. You feel like you've probably been gaining some altitude. It's hard to tell in this gigantic forest that you're in. But you come up on, you get onto a trail, and you come up to this entranceway that's carved into the rock, right into the rock side. And the general walks up. He turns to the two of you and says, "This is the entrance to the cavern where you will take the test. As I have alluded to before, I cannot tell you anything about the test. Or, well, you will understand better at the end.
Okay, sure.
There is no reason, if you are ready, to wait. I would suggest you take the test at once.
Very good. Douglan, do you feel ready?
Yeah, I think we got to get this done.
Hanu will stay with me,
Okay,
as
I'll go
only the
dance.
2 of you can enter.
Okay, okay. All right, Hanu, I'll see you in a little bit. When I come back, we'll kick more ass than we ever have before, I think. So, yeah, should be fun. Sit tight with the general,
Way
Don't-
more than we did before.
Don't fly off very far if you decide to go flap your wings.
All right. The 2 of you begin walking through a long tunnel.
Douglan, I'm very excited.
The tunnel is lit by this glowing moss that's on the stone walls and the ceiling, lighting the way in. After a couple of minutes of walking through this tunnel, you can see it opens up into a large cavern. As you walk, and the cavern is lit in the same way all across the ceiling, the walls. This glowing moss produces quite a bright light, so you can see normally. Standing in the middle of this cavern is a being dressed in gray robes. Now you can't see, the hood is pulled completely forward. Its hands are folded inside of the sleeves. The robe basically touched the ground. It's almost like there's just a robe standing over there. You can't see anything about the being that would be wearing it. You guys walk up to the being, and it addresses the party.
You have come to see if you are worthy of a great weapon.
Yes.
Since your futures are tied tightly together, you will complete the test together. Is this agreeable to you?
Yes.
I mean, we're literally holding hands right now.
Theater kids holding hands together.
Yes.
In order to take the test, you must agree to the following. First, you must never give away or sell your weapon.
Never.
Second, you must never use your weapon in pursuit of power and wealth. Third, you must never speak of this test. And finally, at some point, Newell will call upon you for help. You must answer this call without hesitation. If you fail to keep any of these requirements, your weapon will lose all of its power. Is this agreeable to you?
Yes.
Douglan, knowing he already owes one god, it's like, hey, listen, I'll max out the card. That's okay.
You only got one god left that you owe a favor to. So.
Exactly.
Yeah, might as well. It's good.
Yeah, get in line. Let's go. I'm good.
Now, you must prove your worthiness of such a weapon in combat against a hero's greatest enemy. For you see, there is one enemy above all that can defeat you if you do not keep power over it. That enemy is yourself. To this end, you will prove yourself in battle against yourself.
Douglan, I hate this already.
Yeah. Because Douglan's filled with self-doubt. Like, he is.
I just know I'm so powerful. I don't want to fight.
Douglan thinks
don't
the
wanna-
total opposite.
Damn, I'm so good. I don't want to fight me.
Yeah.
Out of the shadows in the back of the cavern step another Kogaan and another Douglan.
Nega Douglan and
It's
Nega Kogaan.
Bizarro Superman, Bizarro Aquaman.
They're like black and white.
Yeah.
The only difference, they look exactly like the two of you. The only difference is their eyes have no pupils. They're just straight white.
Mm.
And they are completely emotionless. They're just looking flat-faced, both standing, weapons drawn, ready for combat.
It's a test. They lack emotion. We need to hug them. Yeah. Kill them
Oh
with
man,
kindness.
this is gonna suck. This is.
You will fight together against your greatest enemy. No healing of your partner can be used during this fight. You may heal yourself. If you lose, you will be cast from this place never to return. If you win, you will be granted a great weapon. A weapon tailored to your strengths. A weapon that will help you become the hero you need to be. Is this agreeable to you?
Yes, it's very agreeable.
Then begin the fight.
With that, the being disappears. And yeah, I'm going to share a map with you. Stick you on there. Okay. Guys, it's 10 to 11. This battle's probably going to take a little while. Are we good?
I'm good.
You're good?
You good?
Yeah.
You good, Douglan?
Yeah, not really. No.
How much like us are they? Like, is Nega Kogan gonna turn big, and is he going to?
They are exact replicas
Oh
of
my
you.
god!
They will fight you with everything you have available to fight them. All right, I need.
There wasn't a rule against attacking.
The others.
Yeah, you just can't heal your comrade, right?
You can't heal your partner. You can heal
Yeah.
yourself.
Okay.
I need to.
Yeah, there's nothing that says we can't like gang up on one or whatever, and like
Yeah.
Just can't heal each other.
Yeah. I mean, Kogan, I think that's our only chance. Because if we just go toe to toe,
Our greatest strength is our teamwork.
Yeah.
So that's what we will rely on.
Yep.
Your greatest enemies are yourselves. So
Yep.
Just the two of us.
just finishing our setup here, guys. Give me 1 sec. All right, I am going to share this map with you.
I'm thinking to myself, I don't think I'll be able to hit myself.
Okay, you just wail away on me, man. It's okay.
The other me, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who are we going after first? I think I might try to use my incapacitato on you, on your negative self.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because you have the magics.
Yeah. It's mostly the smites do a lot of damage. But otherwise, I don't do a lot of damage.
Okay, that map shared with you, okay?
Yep.
So, yeah,
Yes.
that being was literally like just standing in front of you, sort of in the middle of the room. The two stepped out. They're kind of lined up against each other. Got some a little bit different for this one.
Ooh, not the normal music.
Yeah, this is very well. Listen, who needs weapons, right? Well, just keep chipping away.
Okay, guys, the first big moment
Oh my god.
of this battle. Let's roll some initiatives.
Fuck. Yes. Good, Douglan. Good. Yes. Other Kogan sucked. Okay.
Oh, did he ever? Look at you guys. 1, 6, 7. And then Douglan's like,
Yeah.
it's time to shine.
Yep.
Okay, so just one quick housekeeping thing. I'm going to be using stuff off of your character sheets. I don't think it changes anything. Like, I don't think it's going to count, because it's all manually on your sheet how many of each thing you used, correct?
Yep.
Nothing is manually changed by...
No, I click like a dot to use it kind of
Yeah,
thing.
okay. That's what I thought. I haven't played a character sheet in a while.
Yeah.
I didn't know if anything had automated in that realm.
Yeah.
Douglan, you have initiative in the battle against the greatest enemy of a hero, which is themselves.
Should we try to take down other Douglan first, since he's lower in HP?
Sure.
All right.
And just so you know, they have exactly the same starting hit points as you, same armor class, same everything.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why does this suck, Max? Why does this suck?
Because this is I hate, so this is a little different, but fighting games like Street Fighter, I hate mirror matches because I hate the feeling of having your own moves used against you. You know what I mean?
That's the beauty of
your Ryu versus Ryu. That feels like shit. You know what I mean?
Yes.
That's the same with this.
Yep.
So,
Exactly. All right.
That's where
So
you got to
I
figure
think-
out how to use your own
Yeah,
voodoo against
ingenuity.
you.
yep.
Yeah. All right,
Come on,
well,
I'm at a disadvantage here. I don't know how to run your guys' characters as good as you do, so
Oh. Yeah, assuming we know how to run our characters. Yeah, I'm gonna start this off. 2. Go 30. He's gonna throw a javelin at me. No, not moving. Stand right there. I swear to God, I don't even know what to do. This is terrible. My God. I don't have my steed, right?
No. Unless you cast it in.
I think I'm gonna do that.
Then you
I'm gonna
should do it now
cast. Yeah, I'm gonna cast Find Steed.
and mount up.
Yep.
all right, that's your first turn.
Mm-hmm.
Use your movement to mount up. Is that the idea?
Yeah, and then the movement will be to mount up. I still want to be within 10 of Kogaan. Oh, thank you.
You're still within 10 of Kogaan. So.
Yep. Okay. That's it.
All right. Benji's next.
Yeah, so we'll sync up, and
Yep.
now Benji will be on my turn so I can move and everything.
All right. All right.
Ooh. You still have a bonus action?
I do.
You want to activate your shield.
Ooh. Thank you. Forgot about that.
Super friends, go for it.
Yeah.
Super friends. All right. I'm good.
All right, other Douglan. see what I can do with other Douglan. Set to...
Normally he throws the javelin. That's, I mean, if you want to. Although I probably shouldn't help you, right? I should probably shut my mouth.
I wouldn't.
Yeah. No, because I almost did myself, but I'm like, yeah.
All right. All right. So other Douglan is going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Then as a bonus action, going to Misty Step. Where he's got the two of you lined up to throw the javelin.
Nice. And I assume the horse would get a little bit too.
I would think so.
I want to make sure I have him. Yeah, you have aura protection. Okay. Remember to turn it off.
So remind me how this javelin works. I
You
so I
target
would be
me.
attacking Kogaan.
Yeah, attack
Correct.
me. Just start with that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
And if it hits me, I'll take.
Yeah,
the
you
javelin
take
plus
you
lightning
take
damage.
both damages, and he just takes the lightning damage.
They roll
right?
a saving throw against the lightning.
Mm-hmm.
Half damage on a success.
Okay, start off with the attack on Kogaan.
But it has burned its Misty Step.
Just hit.
Jesus.
Okay, so I don't know where to find the lightning damage.
So I have it under. If you go up into the weapons, there's a javelin of lightning thing, so you can do the damage there. And
so the
then
1d6 plus 3, that is the regular weapon damage,
You
right?
might as
That's
well
what
roll that
Kogaan
first.
takes.
Yeah.
And
Okay,
then
so I'll
and
roll
then
that
you gotta
one
drop.
first.
Yeah.
Okay, and then down at later you have the lightning damage.
Yeah. Then you gotta drop the. If you go.
Okay, yeah,
where is
I
think
found it
it's-
there.
there we
So-
go. The save. You gotta
Okay,
have a
so
save first.
so the lightning damage is automatic for Kogaan, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll do that first on Kogaan.
Of course.
All right, and then a save on Douglan.
Yeah, so have the horse and Douglan do the saves, and then just either they take that damage or half, basically.
Right. Okay, Douglan, you saved.
And the horse.
Horse.
He's gonna kill the horse.
Why is it rolling 2 dice?
I don't know why it's rolling 2 days.
Oh, one of them's the attack roll, it looks like.
Huh, interesting.
Benji fails.
Okay,
So
Benji
Benji takes
failed.
16.
And then I just do the damage on each of them, right?
Yeah. Then there's
You just
a
drop the
damage
damage. It's the same lightning damage, basically.
Yeah.
For both?
Yeah, because it's
Yeah,
one.
so
it's the
it's-
lightning
Right,
streak.
right.
Yeah.
No,
then- okay,
you don't have
so-
to re-roll it.
Yeah. You don't re-roll it.
Oh,
Don't
did it do
re-roll.
it automatic? I didn't roll that
Yeah.
on anybody. So
Okay.
it did the
So
damage.
whatever the original one, which
The original
was
lightning,
16.
16.
16. Sorry.
was
so
16?
8 on Douglan, and then
16
16 on Benji. I
Okay,
think
so I
Benji
should
might
be able
dead.
to drag that there. Oh no, that was the attack. Where's the damage?
I can just manually
Nope, it's
take
okay.
it off.
So how many comes off Benji?
All of the she failed, so 6 was it? No,
No,
was
it's
it
13.
16?
13.
13.
13, and then that would be
16. It's 16. That's the damage that was rolled on me.
Yeah.
Oh, right. That's where we got to go to. Is the damage on you then? Don't worry. I'll figure out how to run you guys' characters soon. Okay, so that's 16, and then for Douglan is 8. Okay, see, I got through that. Not too bad for trying to learn how to run your guys' characters.
There we
right.
go.
And that would take us to
Okay,
real.
before it's my actual turn,
Okay.
using my reaction at the end of other Douglan's turn to activate the Onik rune and get the Incapacitato, hopefully.
Ooh, nice.
What did he do? Did he pass? Failure!
Failed.
Nice!
Failed.
All right, so he
Pounded.
is Incapacitato.
Outstanding.
So that
Pound on
was my reaction. Now it's my turn. Pound on him. Yep. 1.
He's incapacitated right off the
Yeah.
bat. Very nice.
I'm gonna go here because I'm gonna get big. My bonus action. All right. Doom, 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 doom. Oh wait, that's the wrong one. So. Oh, but it's coming in. Nice. Okay, we're using the flail. Flail away on Nega Douglan. That. Nice. Attack number 2.
I'm keeping track.
Hit.
Oof.
Hit. All right, I'm going all out. It's Nova. I'm gonna action surge. Flail again. Is that a 20?
Oh, dude, it was there.
Come on, that was
Oh,
technically
man.
like. Ugh.
Oh, dude.
So close.
Dude, action surge, it's a guaranteed. Come on. Dude.
My action surge is
It's-
always stuck, dude. It's like the program's like,
Literally-
no, you hit before, you don't get.
Yeah,
to hit
you don't
now.
get to, you don't get to go again. Yeah,
So
that's-
brutal. Okay, well, that's my turn.
That's my turn, man. Don't wear it out.
Nega.
All right. So I am also going to embiggen.
So, yeah, he's under the dragon's might. Hey, there's a. Okay, yeah.
I don't get the luxury of being able to
Yeah.
get it to
Yes,
do that.
he's got to do it all by hand.
It's got to be
You
by
still hit
hand.
you should still hit the effect though, because it does give you advantage on.
It
strength
won't
increases.
work for that particular character. We just got to keep that in mind.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I got you. You're just using our sheets as like.
Yeah, as sort of to know what I
Yeah.
can do.
Gotcha.
So I'll give him advantage on strength checks, saving throws, all that, and I will when I do the damage, I'll be able to make it work.
Add the DC. Okay, cool.
Yeah. So he's going to go. From there, it's gonna hurl a javelin at Kogaan. Out here to Kogaan.
Max, does incapacitated give advantage?
No,
No.
not this version.
All right, hurling a javelin at, and he misses. Damn it.
Thank gosh.
Yeah. Okay. That's what I'm gonna do.
All right.
All right, that was other Kogaan. Back to Douglan.
Douglan, beat the crap out of yourself.
Yes. All right. So I'm going
Quickly
to
beat the crap out of yourself.
I have 60, so this is gonna be hard. So 5, 10, 15, and he can't take reactions, but just FYI, sentinels cancel each other out. By the way, it's one of the few things that you cannot take an opportunity attack on somebody disengaging if they also have the sentinel. It literally says that in the description. So
that's not how that works.
there's something about sentinels
So it's
negating
basically
each
if
other.
I had sentinel and you had sentinel, if
Yeah.
someone's attacking me because I also have sentinel, you can't use sentinel against the enemy attacking someone.
What he said, something like that.
But you
Okay.
can still do it against against an enemy who has sentinel.
Got
That
it.
doesn't matter. Yeah.
Got it. Okay,
Okay.
so that's 20.
You keep moving to where you're going to move to.
Yeah.
Is that where you're gonna? And then
I'm
I
not
will
going to
move-
end up there. Yeah, so why don't we hold off on the horse, because I'm going to attack and then I'm going to move basically right in front of let me do the attack and then I'll show you where I'm going. Okay.
Yep.
So I'm going, because I think this is strategic, I'm in a vow of enmity because I truly hate myself. So I am going to just say you're a loser. You're no good. Nobody wants you and nobody likes you.
Jesus.
Wow, that's harsh.
So-
Being pretty harsh to himself.
Vow of enmity on myself, which is actually very, very fitting, I might say. And this drag to target, so I will drag to target. And I will attack with vengeance. No, it didn't do it. Well, it hit. Let me see if I
roll it
have
again
a...
in case you crit.
Yeah. Why is it not doing that? Okay, so it hit.
You should have rolled advantage on that.
I mean, I rolled again just to
Yep.
make sure. It says, shift and drag to target. Sorry. Let me try that again. And then on my second attack, hopefully it'll work. There we go. I think that took, right? Other Douglan. Yeah, Vow of Enmity. Okay. Since I hit, I'm going to second level a smite.
Roll high. Oh, that's pretty good.
That's some
Yeah.
good damage
that's
right
pretty
there.
good.
Wow,
Yeah.
look at Douglan really stepping up to kick Douglan's ass.
Douglan's ass. Yeah. And then another attack.
Nice. Yes.
I'm going to do it. I'm blasting
Yes.
my last second level smite.
Ain't nothing worth saving here.
No, I don't think
This is
honestly
all
don't
or
think-
nothing battle you're in right now.
Yeah, I don't think we survive unless.
Oh my god, yes, you're rolling very well.
Yes!
Wow.
That was it.
Look
was
at
it.
that.
That's the
That
power.
was it.
That's why we knew we had to take out Douglan first.
Woo!
Yes. All
That
right.
was huge damage, dude. Huge.
I had to hit and I had to do it. All right. Okay, so I want to go right.
Just make sure you put yourself in the middle of a block there so I can get the
Got it.
The horse
So
seat
I just
again.
want to make sure that this is outside of 10 feet. Would that be considered outside? Or should I go back one?
outside of his reach.
Well, I want to be 15 feet away.
Here's the
So when
thing.
he comes in.
I'm gonna be next, and I'm just gonna get right in there. So
Okay. I was going to
It's up
say
to
I
you.
might be able to literally stop him every time he tries to get close.
you could try. Yeah, we could try that. You want to try hit and run tactics? I can back off a bit.
It's at least for the. I mean, we can just go all in. We're now 2v1. So,
Yeah.
but he has an incapacitato too.
Yeah.
So don't forget about that. What do you think? You want to
I think we just need to go in and
smash and crash?
yeah.
Okay. Well, I have no more attacks left, so I'm going to stay right.
Well, you have your
Can
bonus
we-
action attack.
I can't. Not from a horseback, remember?
Oh, right, because you're.
Yeah, it's just it
Yeah,
doesn't.
No, it makes
yeah.
sense.
Yeah, I mean, I still have a bonus action, but I think I'm going to. Yeah.
If you got a little bit closer, though, then you would be able to use your sentinel if he attacks me.
Well, if you're going to move in, then yeah, I might as well just, get within 10 feet. So you want to go ahead and smash, just get in?
Mhm.
Okay. So I'm going to go within 10 feet of him, which I think would be right there. Right? Is that?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, because I know he's going to get up in there and just... I want to be within striking range as a reaction. Does that make sense?
Mhm.
It's just hard with the 4 squares. I'm not sure what's
Well,
what.
it's hit Kogan's. Yes.
He wants to be able to sentinel reaction
Yeah.
when I'm in there. If Nega Kogan attacks me,
If Mega Kogan attacks you, you'll be within 10.
yeah,
Okay, perfect.
He'll move into
Halberd
that
sentinel.
10 feet.
Yeah.
Got it. Got it.
Is that it for you, sir?
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Yeah, that's it. Thank you.
Benji the Wonder Boy doesn't do anything on its own.
No. She's beat up, but now I can absorb any attack with the
All right,
Fine Steed,
Kogan,
Right.
tis you. Real Kogan.
Real Kogan moves in. Damn, you're impressive and handsome.
This is really hard for me.
Is this what I look like? I'm so powerful.
Yeah, this is amazing. Okay. I will. Oh, man. That's not going to go well. I know my strengths. Okay. I will use my bonus action to activate my armor rune. And then I will flail away upon myself. It's very strange. 18 is a miss. Number 2. 23. All right. With the Dragon's Might. And I will throw my fire rune on there. Even though I know it doesn't do as much damage, it's something. Just for the roll. Okay, here we go. Not bad, not bad.
Not bad at all.
And I have to make he makes a strength save. So this will technically be with advantage.
Yeah.
He's gonna save this. He's so strong. Yeah, that's the save. Okay. I didn't think the fiery chains were gonna grapple him. I'm just trying to get as much damage in there as I can, but
You did 23 damage?
yeah, that's pretty good. Well, he resisted a little bit.
It doesn't say. It says
I mean, he's a gold
23.
dragon, so he should have resisted some of that. But...
Yeah, you know what? This character wouldn't though.
Oh, because he's not a true gold dragon?
Yeah, because I don't have it set up as a goal. I don't have those resistances set
Right.
up. So, just tell me
Okay.
what I need to take back.
Oh, I see what you're saying. So it looks like it did pipe fire 8. So add 4 back onto it.
Okay.
So 19.
And I think that's my turn.
Yeah, I should have added that resistance in, but I didn't think about it.
Well, we'll help. I'll let you know
Don't worry about it. I know you guys will be honest.
Mhm.
Until
Cool.
I start winning.
Well, if you turn off that special little button you've got.
All right, that's my turn.
All right. Other Kogan. All right. Other Kogan is going to begin by taking a swing at you with that fantastic little flail of yours.
Which flail? Dragon Tail used against me.
Dragon Tail. Hit. All right. I'll do the damage first.
So if you add the Dragon's Might, it's an extra d6.
Right.
Technically, it's the first attack that hits. Gets it. You don't get to like sandbag it.
So do I do the flail damage first and then that? Or...
So if you click Dragon's Might effect,
Yeah.
yourself, it should add the d6 automatic.
But he has to roll it manually. So how many die should he roll?
All he has to do, well, Oh, I see. Like you don't get the Dragon's Might effect. Oh, there
Well,
you go.
he's-
So now just roll the damage die.
Yeah, I got you. I'm figuring it out here. Against that Kogaan.
Nice.
All right. I guess, okay, since I hit you, I can invoke the fire rune, right?
Yep. So
All right.
okay, yeah. So you could have hit the self thing there, but just roll 2d6.
Find your fire rune here. Okay, there it is.
Because technically you should have added that. That should have been added into that damage roll.
Okay, so I just
So
need to
you-
roll 2d6 for now.
2d6.
Gotcha.
We'll call it fire damage, and then it'll be half damage because the one
So one more damage.
Okay.
more damage.
Did you add
So
that
then
on, or
since
do I
he-
need to?
I can do it. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll do my reaction for Sentinel. He attacked and
Okay, go ahead. And then I have to do a save, right?
Yeah, you drop. I can just
sorry.
roll it if you. Or yeah,
Nope.
see the under the effect there.
Yeah, I can see that. So
Strength save. Just grab that one.
against. Okay, you saved. So does anything happen if you save? Obviously the
No,
shackles
it just
didn't.
so I get the initial fire damage from the hit, but the shackles just disappear, so
Right.
there's nothing else.
Okay, so there's nothing else. Okay, go ahead, Douglan. Look at me being a
Oh, that
dragon.
I don't know why that happened. Hold on. It shouldn't be on
Vow of
him.
enmity. Just take off Vow of enmity and
It should be off. Let me do that again. Nope. Missy miss.
Well, I didn't get
Please
to do very
continue
much
beating
with other
yourself up.
Douglan.
I think that was a key thing to take one out.
Let's see. I better use action surge
okay.
for an additional action. Now, what is the rune you just used? That's the rune carver
rune?
stone rune.
Oh yeah. Oh no. Wait. Which?
The
Incapacitado.
incapacitado one.
So it has to be at your reaction at the end of another creature's turn.
Oh, is that when that's used?
Yeah.
As a reaction. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I will, as that surge. I guess I could use, what's your other breath weapon there? Fire's not going to be very effective against yourself, but enervating breath.
So enervating is the one that can incapacitate. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to
For a
use
turn.
that one.
Okay.
Oh no, that wouldn't be any use now because it's going to end at the end of this turn, right? Yeah. Okay. I'm not.
Well, I think it lasts until the end of my next turn. So it would basically like cancel out a.
You wouldn't
Round.
get a round, right? The next
Yeah.
round? Okay, that's what I'm going to do then. There's a save
got
for
your-
that.
I got your 3 on there, right? Hold on. Let me just make sure.
Yeah,
I
it's
have
on there.
All right.
Yeah. Okay.
So that would be your metallic breath weapon, right?
Yeah, become incapacitated until the start of your next turn. So I would miss a round basically.
All right, so I gotta roll a save on you.
Yeah, it's the con save one. Oh, you rolled the strength one, but it doesn't matter. It's 16. Well, actually, it does matter because it shouldn't have been advantage. Cause...
Okay, let me roll.
Well, I had to fix mine on my sheet because it was reversed by accident. But
I got
it's
you.
basically the con
Okay,
save.
the con save. I got you.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll roll that one again.
Oh,
And you still
thank
succeed.
God. It
You
was
still
teetering
succeed
on a
against
1.
yourself.
Oh.
All right, well, that's it for Kogaan. Douglan.
Alrighty. So,
Damn.
just as a reminder, when I'm on the horse, basically the horse takes the disengage, so I can pop and move.
Yep.
If you remember. Okay.
Yep. Yeah, you
All right.
don't. It's always like you have disengage because of the horse.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so I'm gonna take swipe. Yes, and I will definitely add a stink to it.
Solid.
Damn, mate.
Second attack. Miss. Okay. As a bonus action, I am going to cast Compelled Duel.
Oh.
Basically, it's a DC 15 Wisdom save. The target has disadvantage if it attacks anybody else, or if it tries to move 30 feet from me. Save is free to move. A spell ends if I attack another creature. So let me try to drop that on him. Where's my compelled? Where are you, buddy? Where the heck is it? It's part of my... Did I drop it? I can't drop it. It's part of my Oath of Protector. Sorry guys, I thought I had it on here. It's Oath spells. Well, I guess not.
But it's
I
a
thought
wisdom
I had
save, right?
Yeah, I thought it. No, I don't. I don't have it prepared. I apologize. I thought I did. I
But-
thought I got rid of.
It's
what
part
do
of your
you call
oath spells, though.
I don't. I have no, because I have 4 spells. It's Misty Step, Protection from Evil, Sanctuary, and Warding Bond.
Those are your oath
Those,
spells.
yeah, those are the
Okay.
oath spells. But I think as a reaction, I can cast Sanctuary on.
As a bonus action, you mean?
Yeah, as a bonus action, I'm going to cast Sanctuary on Kogaan.
Really?
And yeah, and then I'm going to pull away. So it will have disadvantage on you.
But then, what am I gonna do?
Oh, you can attack the next round.
I
Oh no, you're
lose.
attacking next round. So never
No
mind.
Sanctuary.
No, I'll stay right there. Shoot, I thought I had it, man.
It's okay.
Okay. That's it. Yeah, I'll just, as a penalty, not do anything else to myself. Jesus Christ.
That's a
man.
penalty.
Okay. All we need to do now is just whittle them down.
Yeah.
You just keep sentineling and things like that. It's gonna be great.
Yep.
That's it for you then, Douglan?
Yeah. Thank you. Sorry.
All right. Nothing for Benji. Back to Kogaan.
Yeah.
So do you miss a turn?
Oh, you never got me.
Yeah, it didn't succeed.
Well, can we pretend I did though?
Yes.
I'm
we
getting
can
killed.
pretend.
I'm getting killed here.
No, I'm getting killed here. Oh, come on. Why am I so good?
There we go.
Go. Okay.
I'm defending against myself so well.
Like, you really can't hit yourself. Like, Kogaan is so into himself.
Oof, that's a good one.
I will bonus action second wind.
So 18 is the official.
Great. No, 20 is my 18.
No, the damage that you did. 18.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, that's my turn.
Don't wear it out.
All right. Other Kogaan pulls out the Horn of Blasting.
Nice. Dude, what if it blows up on him? Come on.
He's a fire dragon.
Yeah, he's
I
just,
love it.
he's getting low on health, so
Okay, so I just use this save, right? Con save.
yeah.
And then if you fail, I use. I don't think I can hit both of you. You're not.
Unless you go around,
Yeah.
you would have to you draw an opportunity attack from Douglan, and you're speed.
I'm just He's most focused on Kogaan right now.
Of course.
He's
Of course
focused on
he is.
himself. I mean, that's what you're doing.
Of course he is.
All right. Here's our save. We hand you all to him. So half damage. And that's the 5d6 thunder, right?
Yep. And then roll a d100 afterward. You have.
Oh yeah, that'll be the
Oh
fun
man, wouldn't it be great if
That'll
this
be
is
the fun part.
a Bizarro Hornet blasting blows up? Oh my god, that would be so funny.
All right, and then little percentage dice. So it's 20 or under, right?
Yep.
20%.
Oh my god, please happen. Please happen.
Oh,
Oh!
son of a gun. Damn.
Okay. So I'm pretty sure this is 10d6. Let me just take a look. Here.
Oh my god, I think some of it's fire damage, but
It's all fire
still.
damage. It's all fire.
Deafened.
But
Yeah, it's
he's not
10d6.
immune.
Explosion
thunder.
deals 10d6 fire damage to the blower and destroys the horn.
But he's not immune. He's resistant.
He's resistant. Yeah.
Oh my god.
All right, here we go.
You should target
In-
it on him.
Yeah, in a
Yeah.
in a desperate move, other Kogaan blows himself to smithereens.
Oh dude, this would be outstanding.
Here we go.
Oh, wow.
Oh my god.
So even at half damage, that's 19. That's 19 damage
Yeah.
technically.
I know what he's got left, I think, if my calculations are right.
Points
and-
exceeded points by 9. So it was too much. He just shouldn't be down
He,
yet.
he should have 11 left,
Okay.
if my math is correct.
Yeah. Why did it not have it?
You have to activate the gold dragon.
Yeah, because it didn't
Fire
take
resistance.
off the fire resistance.
Yeah, I guess I just don't have fire resistance. Again, I should have put those. I should have put at least out. So he's got 9 points left, correct?
Oh, it's
11.
9. I thought 11, but that's fine.
11
No.
left.
If he only took 19 damage, I have
11 left, yeah.
Yeah, he had 30,
Yeah.
and then minus 19,
Excellent. Done.
and then
All
I
right.
get my
Well, so
attack.
much for the horn of blasting. I won't
Yeah,
be
your
using-
reaction.
yeah. Plus, I have my reaction,
Sent
if I
to
may.
You may.
All right. Oh, this would be.
Oh, I thought that was going to be the big moment. Well, it was, but not in the way that I... Just
Wait,
a second.
why is-
Sorry, he's still prone. I got to take that off of him.
Oh, okay.
Still unconscious and prone.
Oh, you missed it.
Okay. Sorry.
You gotta roll a 14 or better. You know.
Copy that.
I thought the horn of blasting was going to be not working against me.
No, it was epic.
was
I
awesome.
have to admit that was epic.
Kogan's like, ooh, that's what it'll do.
Holy shit, dude! It would have done 39 damage.
Yeah.
Oh god, that was awesome. All right.
Douglan's up.
All right. Takes us back to the top of the order with Douglan.
All right. You know this is very hard for me to do, Kogaan. I care
Oh,
about
don't
you
worry
so
about it.
much.
Yes.
All right, I am putting some. It's truly an abomination, quite frankly, and
Just go for it.
Gath is not into this.
Death understands. Oh,
There
dude,
you
your
go.
this might have never been better.
Oh, look at that. Damn. You rolled insane
Insane.
damage on this
first
battle.
time ever. First time ever.
Insane damage.
Yeah, your
Yeah.
smites were off the chain.
I did 28, then 25 on my first against Douglan. And then I just did 21. Yeah.
That's the power of Paladin.
Wow.
I mean, I used
Wowza.
everything. But it's all right. That's what it was for.
Hey, in a
Ugh.
battle against yourself, live or die,
Yeah.
you use all of the things.
I think we had the right method. Go
Oh, yeah.
after one
No,
and
yeah.
just take them out. Because then it would have just been an attrition battle.
Oh, it would have been terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Douglan's gonna hop off his horse and go give Kogaan a big hug. I didn't mean to kill you. I'm so sorry.
You can only hug him around the
Yeah.
waist right now.
I'm
Which
I'm
is
right
really
here,
awkward.
man. It's really okay.
Oh, Benji, I'm sorry, man. You took a lot. Benji's not doing so well. I'm so glad though you didn't kill her outright because, well, it didn't. It turned out my mobility wasn't that big of a deal, but still, you almost killed her.
All
That was
right.
rude.
As other Kogaan drops to the ground, the being reappears where they were before, sort of facing in the direction of the two of you.
You have proven yourself worthy of a great weapon. Worthy of becoming the heroes that you will need to be. Kogaan. Your weapon of choice has long been a flail. Please bring forth your weapon.
Ooh, I bring forth Dragon's Tail. I made it myself.
Going forward, this flail will allow you to invoke power from your draconic ancestry. It will serve you well. Suddenly, Dragon's Tail feels different in your hands.
I like that it's still in this voice. It's awesome. Keep going.
Okay, I'm going to explain to you what
Oh man.
what your weapon now does. Okay, so this weapon is a flail that Kogaan has long owned, but has been given special powers by Newell. Okay, so it's now +1.
Yay!
It's magic.
Yes.
So you gain +1 bonus to attack and damage rolls made using the weapon. When you hit a creature with this weapon, the target takes an additional 1d6 force damage.
Thanks.
Dragon's Tail just hits harder now.
Yeah.
Is basically the way that you can think of that. As a bonus action, you can choose for the flail's chain to extend, allowing for 10-foot reach on attacks like that of the bite attack of an adult dragon.
Oh, that's awesome.
The chain retracts after the attack.
Oh, so can I bonus action to get both attacks at range? Is that the idea?
Yes.
Or like just
Basically,
sick.
at the end of that round, the
Right.
chain would retract
Right.
back. So next round, you could choose to use your bonus action again
Right.
for that, or...
Cool. That's
It's like that Balrog's whip. Lord of
And
the
now
Rings.
the biggie. As a
Hell
bonus action, you
Is
can
it still
choose...
same weapon?
Same weapon. So
Oh my God.
this would have... So you'd have to choose one of these two bonus
Yeah.
actions.
Yeah.
As a bonus action, you can choose to deal additional damage related to one of the following dragon breath weapon damage types. So on a roll, on a hit, the weapon can deal an extra 3d6 of acid damage, lightning damage, fire damage, poison damage, or cold damage. Basically, any of the
Wow.
breath weapons of the dragons. So it can, you can basically do now 1d8 plus 1 plus 3d6 of a specific breath weapon.
Bonus power. Is this...
So if I do the dragon breath damage, do I get the force damage as well?
Yeah, you get the force damage all the time.
Wow.
Like I said, Dragon's Tail just hits harder now than it used to hit.
Probably like a once per day thing.
Which one? The
the
force
the
damage?
bonus ones?
The fight, like the breath weapon damage.
The breath weapon damage is once a day.
So you could do one once a day and the other also in the same day.
So
correct?
the
The 10-foot range is anytime.
10-foot range is anytime. The additional 1d6 force damage is anytime.
Always on there.
That additional acid damage is once per day.
Got it.
Yeah, the breath weapon damage is once per day.
Got
It's just like if you're like, this is it, I need to nuke it right here. And
Yeah.
just
You get
That's
3,
freaking cool.
or if something has a vulnerability to some specific type of damage, then you can,
Yeah.
if it can only be hit by acid damage, well, then you have a way to deliver
Or if it's
acid damage.
vulnerable to something or something like that. So sick. Oh my god. What's Douglan get?
Sorry, Douglan. Here's a dagger.
Dagger of awesome.
Yeah, you get a dagger of happiness. Whenever you're holding the dagger, you're happy.
I stabbed myself with it.
Oh my god.
Douglan, your weapon of choice has always been the halberd. Please bring forth your weapon.
You see this thing, like, it's got tape coming off. There's dings everywhere. It's like it's Douglan in halberd form, right? But it still hits, right? Yes, he holds it out like almost reluctantly, because this has been his friend for a very, very long time.
Going forward, this halberd will work to protect you as you have pledged to protect others. It will serve you well.
All right, Douglan's halberd. This weapon is the halberd that Douglan has long owned, but it has been given special powers by Newell. So it is +1. Now has the additional property of magic. So you gain a +1 bonus to attack and damage rolls. When you hit a creature with this weapon, the target takes an additional 1d6 force damage. So just like Dragon's Tail, your halberd just hits harder now.
Got it.
The magic weapon warns you of danger. While the weapon is on your person, you have advantage on initiative rolls. So that's a big one.
Wow.
Yes.
In addition, you and any of your companions within 30 feet of you cannot be surprised, except when incapacitated by something other than non-magic sleep. The weapon magically awakens you and your companions within range if any of you are sleeping naturally when combat begins.
Like a warning feature.
Yes, halberd of warning.
And the big one, but the big one for your weapon is this magic weapon allows you to cast Misty Step once per day as a reaction to being hit by an attack, avoiding all of the damage from the attack.
Oh.
Oh, sweet.
Phase out and then you move your 3
Yeah, just
feet.
basically a weapon, just as it strikes you, you can, as your reaction, you can Misty Step wherever you want, as Misty Step would work, and take none of the damage.
That is outstanding.
So, when that
Once a
dragon
day.
breathes down on you 10d10 damage, you're like, I'm out of here.
So these things are once a day features, the classic like recharge at dawn kind of idea.
Or... the classic recharging.
Very cool.
Yep.
Yeah, but the warning, now we can sleep, not worry about it.
Well, and having advantage on initiative all the time.
That's sick.
That's big.
Yeah, that is awesome. The one shot we did with Max, what did I play? I played a druid, and it had all this. No, I played a warlock, and it had all this cool Misty Step features. It was
you were a druid.
Was it a druid? No, it was.
I
sorry. Played a warlock.
Wait, the warlock. Yeah, that was the recent one. Yeah.
Yeah. We played a one shot with Max. Sorry, we're still in session. I'll talk about that after.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. Sorry, fans.
Right, we are in session. Yeah, we're nerding out. Anyways.
All right, I will
for
assign these weapons to you.
Oh my god. Douglan and Kogaan are just hugging and crying.
We can't tell anybody about it.
No.
Okay, I
Oh,
think
are we able
that's
to tell
gonna
each other?
work.
Never.
Never. Okay.
Did you each get it? There.
Yes.
Let's. Oh yeah, there it is. There she is. Oh, she's beautiful. Look at that. She's beautiful. Yeah, we'll have to what do you call it?
Edit it a little bit.
Update the
Yeah, you'll
Yeah.
I think you'll have to. I tried to create it so that it's going to
Doesn't force
put the
damage.
stuff in place, but I think
Yeah.
you'll have to build it to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and maybe put some we'll put some effects and stuff like that.
Yeah,
So
you'll have
that's
to put
perfect.
some effects and stuff on there, so
Yeah.
you have all the, like, especially for you, you'll have to create a button for all of those different. But
The weapon type or the
we
damage.
can do that outside of the session.
It
Yeah,
looks like
yeah.
you can just add the 1d6 force though into the damage of
The
the weapon.
damage. Yeah, I think so.
But that's
Yep.
But we'll
Yeah, you should be able to.
we'll clean all
figure
that
that
up.
one out. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I love that Misty
All right.
Step as a reaction.
that's rad.
So, yeah, that's avoid the unbelievable big hit.
Yeah.
Douglan is the protector. You can't protect others if you're
Yeah.
in trouble.
Yep. Ugh.
All right. The being fades away. The cavern starts to darken, giving you the impression you should leave.
Time to go.
Yeah.
Let's-
You're at a party and they're turning the lights off.
You walk back through and exit the cavern. You see that General Verimok has set up a camp for the night, already made supper. He sees the two of you walk out of the cavern, and he turns and says, "If you are walking from there, then you have been successful."
We can't talk about
We
it.
can't talk about it. I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Please,
I know you want to know, but we made a vow.
please, let's sit. We will stay here for the night.
Douglan,
Can
puts his
I,
halberd in the thing.
would our flails have like changed in appearance a little bit, like our weapons? Or they look the same?
Yeah, I would say that they look newer, fresher, more polished, like, and they definitely, to you guys, they feel different. Like they feel much better built. Like you built Dragon's Tail. It just everything about it just feels
Or
There's a
solid?
connection
Yeah.
now.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
before, it was a weapon, and yes, we lived and breathed it, especially Douglan, because that was kind of his weapon from his. But now it's sort of like there is a tangible connection
yeah.
that they feel.
Just a couple of from a meta standpoint here. You did not need to use up a slot to attune to these. They are a part of you. If anybody else grabbed your weapon to use it, it's just a weapon to them.
It's very Gith.
Yeah. The powers are given to you through this weapon.
That is awesome. Trying to think what. I don't know if I have that many attunements. Well, anyway, I don't want to bore the fans again with my housekeeping.
You guys, you settle in for the night with General Verimok. As you are eating supper, the general turns to the two of you. He says, "You will now need to return to Emathan and meet with the leader of the Vanguard to see if they are willing to join the remaining Gith clans in defeating the Gith Yankee. In exchange for their help, if they agree to do so, the Gith clans will join the Vanguard then in the fight against the Dooms. 40 days after our return to the Gith and Thor hideout, on the 28th day, of the third Trigon of Elok's influence, I will open the portal at Vasados, leading to Tianchar Winery, to meet with what I hope are the leaders of the Vanguard to discuss an attack plan against the strongholds at Cappadox, leading to the Wild, and Voralin, leading to Easterly.
Okay. We'll have a war meeting at Tianchar.
We will.
In the third Trigon, or third month of the... Wait, how does that work again? Third? Yes.
28th day of the third Trigon of Elok's influence.
The third Trigon, okay.
Yes.
I'll send you an email.
The final
An email.
Trigon. Final Trigon of the month.
Right. Basically, like the third month of that. See, like that's a Trigon is 3 months, right?
An influence has 3 Trigons.
Okay.
So there would be the first Trigon of Elok's influence, the second Trigon of Elok's influence, and you guys are currently in the second Trigon of
Right.
Elok's influence. So
And that's the 40
basically,
days.
yeah, and they're 40 days. So
Right.
the
That's
40
28th
days, yeah.
day of the next Trigon, the general is committing to opening the portal. Vasados is what the Gith call the stronghold on their side.
Yeah.
So Vasados, the portal leads to Tianchar Winery.
Tianchar.
Yeah.
Got it.
Cappadox
And-
leads to the Wild. Voralun leads to Easterly.
I have a question though, Verima. We destroyed the one at Tianchar.
It
Is
will be ready.
Understood. All right.
We need to protect your family, Douglan. That is why we will take that portal first.
I won't say no to that. And we're going to have the Vanguard one way or the other.
Yes.
I trust that you will.
Okay. This was excellent.
In the
Yeah,
morning,
Doug-
we will depart back to the hideout.
Mhm.
I will make arrangements for Captain Lakalok to take you back to the portal so you may re-enter Emathan.
Yeah, Douglan is going to look over to the general and you humble me. And I'm sure I can speak for Kogaan too, allowing us this gift, allowing us into your sacred domain for us to earn these weapons. We thank you.
I had no doubt that you would be worthy of great weapons. As I have talked with you before, Emathan has a great battle ahead of it. I look forward to us fighting together to see the outcome it deserves.
Great.
All right, gents, that's where we'll put a end of day marker on this one.
So cool.
Little fight against yourselves, you know.
Love the weapon.
No big deal.
I was sweating balls before we started, I'm not gonna lie.
It's gonna be nice you guys having a magic weapon now, so I can throw some new stuff at you and not worry about the fact that you don't have magic weapons.
Preparing magic weapon spell.
Bring it on, Construct.
Delete.
Yeah, all right. I am going to sign us out for the night. And we can have a quick little chat to finish up our night. Thanks very much, guys.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us, people.
We're back in December. Good night.